I will do my best not to cut. But there are no guarantees of winning a Masters title on Dirt Rally without cutting the corners every now and then. It's clearly a difficult challenge because this career mode is 7 years old, okay? I'm not saying I've been playing Dirt Rally continuously for 7 years. I clearly haven't been. But this career mode has existed for 7 years, and I'm determined that one day, and I thought this might never happen at one point, when I was playing a lot of Dirt Rally 2.0, didn't know I'd come back to this game, but one day, maybe, I can actually win. I can actually win a Masters title. Will that day be today? We're going to have to find out. Anyway, how are y'all getting on? Welcome along to the Traxion channel, to another Traxion live stream. It's another nostalgia trip. One of my favourite things to do on stream is take a trip down memory lane to some of these older games. Now, we did cover Dirt Rally on the channel as a video at the start of the year. We had an interview with Paul Coleman. We talked a little bit about what made Dirt Rally tick and why it was, I guess, the game that in many ways saved Codemasters at the time. And you guys enjoyed it. You found it very useful or very entertaining or informative in some way, which is great. But also, you guys were sharing lots of stories about how you love Dirt Rally and continue to love Dirt Rally as well. And of course, that spawned me to do a stream where I jumped back on the game, jumped back into my old career mode to see what was what and see how it all felt nowadays. And I had a great time doing that. I had a really, really good time. We did a couple of rallies, and we actually found ourselves in a bit of a tussle for the championship. And I thought, you know what? You guys want to see me finish this career mode season. We want to try and win this title together, so we're going to come back to it when I get the chance. And here we are. Here we are. So let me know if you're watching again, if you saw the first part of this stream that happened maybe 3 weeks ago or something like that. Let me know if you remember the pain of Rally Monte Carlo and the glory of Rally GB. But I will fill you all in on what you missed. Do not worry about that. I realised as well, there's driver stats in Dirt Rally, so you can actually expose how many times you've rolled, for instance, in driver stats, which I didn't show on screen last time. Looks like we've had 300 rolls in our history of Dirt Rally. I don't know if that's just the career mode, if that's through all the single player modes as well. I'm honestly not sure. But yeah, 300 rolls, 200 more total rolls than we've had clean stages, which is kind of terrifying. And we've done a 278-foot jump as well, which is pretty impressive. So there you go. Anyway, this is not important. This is not relevant. What we want to do is jump into career mode. And we will take a breather and sort of remind ourselves of where we are at the moment. So in order for me to do this, I can't remember if I can actually just click on Championships and view it from here. I think I probably can. Yes, I can. So we are doing the Masters Championship, the Rally Masters Championship. We've completed half the season in the 2010 Rally Spec cars, and we are second in the championship. So I'm just going to show you the standings. This is what's happened so far. So you can see it's the Masters event. We have picked up a third place finish, a second place finish, and a first place finish. Our biggest rival is, of course, Rapp in the other Volkswagen Polo up in front, 10 points ahead after winning the first two events and coming second in the third event. The mechanics roll their eyes every time you roll, yeah. Every time my eyes roll, their eyes roll, for sure. Rapp won the first rally, which was Rally Greece. We didn't do that on stream. I actually did that rally as part of capturing footage and reminiscing about Dirt Rally for the original video, and that's kind of what spawned the stream that we did a few weeks ago. So that was off camera, but either way, we finished third in that rally of survival really, second in Rally Monte Carlo, which we streamed, and then first in Rally GB, which was an amazing, epic battle all the way to the end with Rapp. We switched positions so many times. I had the pace, but I kept making the odd mistake, and now we're second in the championship, 10 points behind. So by no stretch of the imagination is this a kind of an inevitable thing that I'm going to win this championship. In fact, I'm probably more likely not to win it than I am to win it, because I need to be on my game in every single event, and I've never won it before, so, you know, the odds are kind of stacked against me, whereas Rapp is just incredibly consistent. So what we're going to do today is jump into the fourth rally. I don't even know what rally it is, but we're going to find out. And yeah, I'm just going to give it my best go. We're going to stick, for the first one at least, to the Volkswagen Polo, because I'm pretty sure I have setups saved for that car, which I'm going to need to try and win this championship. And, I mean, we won Rally GB in it, so I think it makes sense to stick with the Polo. And it's Germany to start off with. Okay, that means that we still have Rally Sweden and Rally Finland to come at the end, which are two of the hardest rallies in the game for me, personally, which is kind of terrifying. Whereas Rally Germany, I'm a little bit more comfortable. So we're going to get a setup on the car and see how we go. Do we have a rally We've got Monte Carlo, Wales. I don't even know if we've got a setup for Rally Germany. Do we have one here? Yeah, we've got Asphalt Polo. That's Monte Carlo. Germany on steroids. That sounds more like it. We'll load that one. And then hope that it's okay, basically. But yeah, let me know where you're watching from. As I say, let me know if you saw the first, let's call it, episode of this career mode season. I'm going to do a shakedown just to make sure all the controls work and to make sure we're all comfortable. Because I have not played this game, really, in the weeks since that stream. So it's going to take me a little bit of warm-up. And just want to make sure everything's working properly. I've not got a handbrake, I've just got a button on the wheel.
3, 2, 1.
So I'm going to do first shakedown, just take it very easy and kind of settle back into my rhythm.
200 through dead. Turn hairpin right, no cut.
Now the German stages I do remember quite well, so I think of the 3 rallies to go, I have to say this rally is probably the one where I feel most confident. Not sure about how the AI will go, but this is one where I feel like I can actually take a win.
Into turn square left. 400.
I'm much more scared about... Ooh, that's Hinkelstein. Much more scared about Finland and Sweden. Okay, that's all a shakedown is, just a little first sector. Okay. We survived it, at least. You can, of course, pick up damage and stuff in shakedown and have to repair your car, so... It's a little bit nerve-wracking. Do we need to do another shakedown? I'm going to do one more. I didn't feel 100% comfortable, so let me just do one more shakedown, and then we're going to fire into this. Frederick says don't cut, but in Germany, you're actually right. I was going to say I'm going to need to cut to try and win this championship. I don't think I'm going to need to cut in Germany. I need to just watch out for Hinkelsteins, essentially.
80k press, turn square left, don't cut. 200 through dead.
I've been changing lots of things on the rig recently for various reasons, so what it means is I've actually got the Simucube 2 on at the moment for rallying, but it's also mounted pretty high, so I'm trying to get used to this kind of different driving position and different place for the steering wheel as well, so we'll see how we get on with that.
Into turn square left.
But hopefully it's just it just turns into an excuse when we all get it wrong rather than actually a valid one anyway. Okay.
Keep right.
Everything seems to be working okay, so I think we're good to go with this. We'll just have to see where we are pace-wise versus the AI. It's interesting, Nick. It holds up. It's not a simple question. I think it definitely feels dated now when I drive it, having had so much time on Dirt Rally 2.0, which I think handles well, and I think it handles slightly better than this. I just think the steering rotation and the I guess the natural feeling of the steering is more authentic in Dirt Rally 2.0. But then obviously things have moved on since then as well. Aside from obviously Richard Burns Rally, which was there the whole time, we've also had Assetto Corsa Rally and Early Access and EA Sports WRC and all these things. And I do think that the handling in dirt has aged. However, when you're really committed to a stage in Wales or something, and you're kind of finding your flow with it, and you forget about the kind of slightly odd steering angle and force feedback, you do begin to find that flow and get very comfortable very quickly. So actually, I think it's weird at first, but when you get back into it, you remember why you enjoy it, and it's actually really good. And I do know a lot of people still play this game to this day. We seem to have lost our setup, so I just need to make sure I get it saved. We're going to trust in the Germany on steroid setup, I think. "12 stages, so it's a full rally. It's every single stage. It's dry all the way through, and it's a short stage to start off with. Which rally game would I recommend on either PS5 plus PSVR2? Okay, so you've got lots of options. Yeah, I'd say Dirt Rally 2.0. Dirt Rally's works in VR as well, but Dirt Rally 2.0 is good in VR, and also Richard Burns Rally. But for that one, you need to do a lot of research into finding the right form of Richard Burns Rally, or basically a modded version you need, and then you need to get the right plugins and get it all working. So I would recommend having a look at Rally Sim Fans, so RSF. We actually did a full video on the entire story of Richard Burns Rally, so check that video out, and from there you'll be able to hopefully find the websites you need, the links you need, in order to actually find the version of Richard Burns Rally which has the VR and has all the instructions for how to get it set up. I would thoroughly recommend that on PC. On PS5, Dirt Rally 2.0 is probably the best VR rally experience there is at the moment. But I haven't actually done it myself on PS5, which is interesting. So there you go. Oh, you've watched the video. Amazing. Okay, so you know anyway. That's fine. Appreciated. Right, let's get into this race then. 12 stages to do is quite a lot. We're going to get the music stopped, and then we're going to get into focus mode. Let's try and win this Masters Championship.
5, 4,
I also really want to look after the car, so I want to see... I don't want to crash into a Hinkelstein straight away and end things, so I'm going to take it, especially on the first stage, a little easy until I get comfortable, which I don't feel yet fully.
turn hairpin right, don't cut.
And then we will obviously from there build up our speed. We'll see how we are versus the AI. That's crucial as well. I don't want to fall out of touch with the leaders. And basically I'm going to hope that Rapp... I don't want to wish ill on my computer-controlled opponents, but I'm hoping that Rapp has a mare, essentially.
400.
Ooh. Let's try and get back into the dirt rally handling mindset. It does take a little bit of time.
Caution right 5 long, immediate turn square left, don't
Okay,
cut.
we're already 3.4 up, but that doesn't mean much, so let's just...
And
It's an
turn
encouraging
square
first
left,
split.
don't cut.
That's all it is.
80. Last junction. 300.
Oh, it's not possible in PS5 with VR2. Oh, that's a shame. I know it's the best VR kind of experience, but I didn't realise that with a PS5, so my apologies.
Turn square left, don't cut.
Hopefully someone else will have any good suggestions.
Turn hairpin right, don't cut. Into turn square right, tightens. Into square left.
Oh dear,
Into turn
come on.
left 5 opens 100. Through dip. Past junction.
We're miles up at the moment, so I don't know what the AI is doing. 6.8 seconds, I mean,
Right over crest.
very, very strong start.
Immediate turn square
Surprising.
left. Into turn square left. 100 crest. Turn hairpin right, don't cut. 100. Turn hairpin left up.
We'll touch
80.
the handbrake.
Crest past junction, 100. Past junctions. Hair jump maybe. Left 6. And right 5 through there.
These are the sections we've got to be a little cautious. 10 seconds up. I don't know if this is going to be against Rapp. I'm very curious to see, because this does not feel like Rapp pace.
Double caution right 5. Immediate turn left 3. Over bump deceptive. And turn open hairpin left. Don't cut. 200.
The thing that really helps with Germany is I have a sort of muscle memory for a lot of these stages that I don't really have with definitely Sweden and probably Finland as well.
100.
But it's going to be a dominant first stage, despite not actually pushing too hard, which is fascinating. Did not expect this. 12.2 seconds up. It's on a short stage. That is enormous. So what's going on there? Is it Rapp in P2? No. Okay. So Rapp's 13 seconds off. Lysenko is actually P2, who's usually the toughest AI driver other than Rapp, and that's the thing I talked about during the previous stream on this game. Very specific AI drivers have specific speeds, it feels like, and it's not always exactly the same. So Kovac, Ruiz, Wojcik, Coppel as well. Those guys kind of change positions all the time for like usually from P4, or the battle for P3 I should say. And then I'm normally able to, on a good day, fight with Lysenko and Rapp for the rally win. And so far this season, Rapp has been the fastest of the AI cars by miles, but quite often in previous seasons, Lysenko is every bit as fast as Rapp. And it looks like on that first stage, it's just one stage, but on the first stage anyway, Lysenko has actually beaten Rapp, so that's really interesting to see. BT's normally pretty fast, but it's down in 11th in this one. And Fontaine, who's also normally fast, is damaged an air filter. So, I mean, it doesn't really matter at the moment because we're so far clear. I mean, it's an amazing start. The main thing is just beating Rapp, really. So, we're going to keep charging through. I need to win Germany. If I want to win this championship, I need to win Germany because that's the only one I can kind of, I can bet on myself to win. The other ones, I'm much more nervous. So, we will see. Good morning, Super Angry Walrus. How are you getting on? What's the time where you are? It's early afternoon here in the UK. Friday afternoon, our favourite time to stream. More racing game reviews coming for you next week as well, so do keep an eye out on the channel. And I know that there's going to be so much happening in the sim racing world over the next few months as well. Things are really going to kick into gear, so fans of hardcore sims, we've been doing a lot of videos and reviews on sort of left field games and arcade racers, open world racers, all these kind of things, but I know that the sim racing year is about to kick into full gear. So let's just see. 7 AM, wow. Oh, so like, rather than Lysenko, is it Lysenko? Lysenko. That does make more sense. That sounds more natural, Lysenko. What was I saying, Lysenko? Oh dear. Nick, I'm afraid we don't know when the Assetto Corsa Rally Monte update will drop, but put it this way, I'm ready for it. Like, we will be doing a video on it. I don't know when it's going to happen, but I am more than ready to make that video and tell you all the story of Sisteron and the Col de Turini, so make sure you've got your notifications turned on, and of course when we know when it's going to come, we'll let you know as soon as possible. Yeah. We haven't yet mentioned the Assetto Corsa Evo career mode drop. We will be discussing it in length during our podcast next week. I'm actually, I'll start stage 2, and then I'm going to tell you a little bit about our podcast, because we have actually rebooted the Traction Control podcast, but it's actually on a weekly basis now. We're trying to keep it a little bit shorter, although we've failed so far because we talk a lot, but myself and the two Toms sit down every Monday and discuss certain topics within the world of racing games. It's the same opening sector, I think, for this stage. And we're not posting the podcast on the Traction main channel. We've got the Traction Control podcast channel, which is separate, so do make sure you go and check that out. But we will set each podcast as a collaboration, so you should still be able to see the podcast episode via the main Traction channel. So thank you to everyone who's followed up with those episodes so far. We've done 2 episodes with the new format. We release on Wednesday mornings, but we will be discussing AC Evo's career mode next week with the 3 of us. And it's really interesting. There's a lot of passionate people out there who feel obviously very passionately about the world of AC Evo, but are just feeling very let down by the fact that this game, which obviously promised all of these things, that's a Hinkelstein. Gotta have to be careful. That's what I'm trying to be cautious for. We've got the pace in hand at the moment by the looks of it, so I do need to just take more care. But yeah, obviously AC Evo originally was essentially sold on the career mode. It was a big part of it, along with the free roam and everything like that. Career mode was going to be one of the main sort of draws with the game, basically making it a sort of Gran Turismo for PC almost in many ways. I'm not saying that's what they were going to do exactly, but that was sort of the vibe that we were getting from all of the early stuff. And it's a big shift moving away from that kind of career mode structure, and I'm not saying it's definitely going to be terrible for the development of the game, but obviously compared to what was promised in the first place, it is disappointing to lose that. I'm a massive fan of career modes, as you know. I mean, literally the stream is playing an offline career mode. I think it's really important. Not everyone wants to race online. And people that race offline want a reason to race offline that's not necessarily just driving a car on a track. And some people, that's absolutely fine, that's enough, but lots of people really want a sort of progression-based thing, and it sounds like it's gonna be changed, so yeah. Oh, don't look at the comments too much, John, when you're when you're firing between hairpins. A racing game renaissance right now. There's lots of old names coming back and reappearances of good franchises, which is nice. Of course, the Grand Prix games are coming back, but under a different sort of name later this year. We obviously had Carmageddon, which we reviewed in the channel at the start of this week. Very interesting game, but doesn't really feel like a traditional Carmageddon game, and honestly is just it's bold and it tries new things, and that's great, but it's just not the greatest, unfortunately. We didn't enjoy it as much as we hoped we would. Just a personal opinion, of course. Right, we're miles green. Right 5 continues for 100. And left 5 long. This is where I need to pay attention, because we've obviously not done this part of the stage yet.
Caution,
Ooh.
turn right 5 over crest through gate, 80. Caution, right 4 over junction. Braking, turn square right.
I remember with these stages when I'm properly like in the zone with them,
200.
I'm absolutely certain of how fast I can take each corner. So you end up, you know, you can really commit and go for records and all this kind of stuff. Plenty of online dirt rally leagues and things have been done over the years. That was poor. But now it's just trying to remember where everything is.
Past junction. And caution, turn square right, don't cut.
I'm just not being challenged like I was at Wales so far. And it could change. It could definitely change depending on the stage.
Caution, keep left into turn square right, don't cut. Ditch inside 100. Through dead past junction. Caution,
grass.
braking through dip, turn square right, narrows, 80. Caution, right 6 continues over crest. Braking through bump, turn open hairpin left, don't cut, 80. Care, turn square right, opens, ditch outside, 200. 200 through dip.
15 seconds
And
clear.
crest, turn hairpin right, don't cut.
Nope, too early on the brakes.
Into left 5 long, don't cut. Turn left 1, don't cut. 80. Left 5 long. Right 6 long, don't cut. Ditch inside, 80 past junction. Keep left. Into turn
Focusing on
right
my
3,
notes.
don't cut. 80. Turn square right, tight, don't cut. Into left 5 opens 100.
Bit wide through there, but still green every sector, despite the mistakes, despite the little Hinkelstein hit earlier.
Caution, turn square left, don't cut. Keep left over crest. Immediate turn hairpin right, don't cut, 100. Care, turn left 5, don't cut, be brake. Into right 6.
I'm hoping the driving will tidy up as well throughout this run, because
Right 1, don't cut.
the more we do, the more we're obviously going to get into the flow with the stages and everything. So I'm actually, in some ways, I'm quite glad that it's Germany first, because I can build my confidence. I know it's tarmac and the other ones are snow and gravel, but I can get back into my sort of dirt rally driving mode on stages that, you know, I'm a little bit more competitive on, let's say. And then by the time hopefully we get to the other two, I'm more in tune with it. Right, across the line, it's going to be a massive stage victory. I don't know what's going on here. 21.6 seconds. Don't remember on Masters difficulty having these sorts of gaps before. But unfortunately, it's happened again. Lysenko, I need you to be beating Rapp. Oh, transmission problem for Lysenko. Has dropped 14 minutes on that stage. Why is it always Lysenko that has the issues? Why is Rapp just the most consistent, reliable? It's like Sebastian Ogier, but Swedish. Unbelievable. I don't know if anyone's noticed, I know we talked about this before, right? But the co-driver in Dirt Rally is Paul Coleman. His voice, you may recognize, that's the game director, and that's, of course, Paul, who we interviewed for our Dirt Rally video. So if you've watched a Dirt Rally video, yeah, the guy doing the pace notes is Paul Coleman. And he, of course, did pace notes in real life as well, as part of the kind of, I guess, the process of creating Dirt Rally and stuff. He got lots of first-hand experience, which is very cool. We move into a 34-second lead in the rally. There was the mistake. We'll get a look at the Volkswagen Polo we're driving a little bit later. Ah, Lysenko. You've let me down. Or your gearbox has let me down. Hirono says, offline racing has definitely been overlooked in recent years. Automobilista is still the best offline experience. Yeah, great shout. Do you mean the first Automobilista or the second one? We get our first little, I'm going to go back to event information, we get our first service area here. I don't know how many we're going to get throughout the rally, but we've got one now. So, we're going to repair the vehicle. We'll just do the crew recommendations, which should get us back to pretty close to full health. There we go. We've got a big lead, so I can, you know, we can chill out a little bit. I can keep driving, check the odd comment, be just careful I don't stick it in a massive wall. Afternoon, Tom. How's it going? Walrus is curious to try 4P GP. Yeah, I saw the trailer for that, and we obviously have written about it on the Traction website. I'm very curious by that as well. It sounds like a very old school sort of split screen racing game experience on Switch.
100. Caution, tight chicane, right
Big,
entry.
huge tyres on the old 90s F1 cars as well, but there's obviously some sort of...
Tight chicane,
I don't...
left entry,
Oh dear.
200.
I don't know if I'd say power-up type features, but certainly there seems to be like kind of gamified elements of it, and it's very much an arcade game. So the main thing with games like that for me is I need to see how they feel. Like I would need to actually drive them for myself and see how the handling is. Because an arcade game like that needs to be fun to drive. It can't just be arcadey. It needs to actually be, you know, properly enjoyable. Okay, this setup I think is very fast, but obviously when I go over the bumps and stuff, it gets a little bit lethal. So I've got to be a bit careful here. I was terrible through those opening chicanes, through the hay bales. On the power. Are we going to continue our green streak? Oh, it's tighter. No, we're going to get our first red split. No, it's green. Okay. That's going to be the challenge, isn't it? I got a green split there by, what, 200ths of a second? How many splits in a row can we get that are green, where we gain on the AI? Can we go a whole rally without a red split? Probably not, but can give it a go. Ooh. There's a huge amount of, you know, talking about 4P GP, there's a huge amount of sort of retro-infused arcade racers at the moment, especially like old Grand Prix racing, whether it's 80s, 90s, 60s, 70s. There's a massive influx of sort of classic style arcade games, which as a person who's obviously massive into motorsport, and that means like archive and historic stuff as well, I'm a big fan of that. It generally seems to be arcade racing games, but you do also have sim elements as well, which is interesting. And I don't know if it's like an age thing, like I don't know if it's because obviously the more as time goes on, more and more sim racing has been around for longer in a decent setting, or at least you know, in a popular way. It's become popular, realistic sims, probably since I'd say I can't see anything. Only my lights on. I'd say the early 2000s probably, or you know, late 90s with GP Legends. I know there were sim titles before that, but really, sims have been good enough to actually replicate real life authentically since probably the late 90s, I would say. So it's only in that sense a kind of fairly modern hobby. I can barely see where I'm going through these trees. I don't know if I've got auto headlights on, but I need to assign some. And I think that's the thing. I think the age of, you know, people now in sim racing, some of us have been doing it for, you know, 25 years or whatever. I've not been sim racing since the 90s. I was born in the late 90s, but there's a lot of people out there that are more kind of yearning for the good old days, and I've been doing it for a long time. So now maybe there is a bit more of a shift towards nostalgic content rather than just modern and what's new. No, that's a tree. No, my green sectors. I can't see a thing. I need to get headlights. I thought it would be automated. Okay, I can't rest on my laurels here because we're actually going to lose this stage by a couple of tenths. So clearly the AI aren't always slow. I just got a massive lead on those first two stages. So I need to really manage that now. Rapp wins from Lysenko. And I'm going to assign some buttons for headlights.
Caution, tight chicane, right entry, 150. Caution, tight chicane, left entry, 200.
Beautiful chicane there. Yeah, people yearn for classic Grand Prix racing. It's so true. It's so true.
Care turn square right, don't cut, truck on exit.
Tom, you can see what happens when I talk during a rally stage, though. Yeah, it doesn't help the driving. Put it that way. The thing is, later in this stream, guys, I'm going to get really dialed in. Germany, I feel okay, but I'm going to need to be completely dialed in, and yeah, you're certainly going to see me talk less, put it that way. But I do want to try and answer some questions and stuff like that as well, and just have a chat with you all, because I love the company. It's so fun to play these old racing games, but not just do it sat on your own, but also just have you guys along for the ride, reminiscing about all these old things and talking about, you know, what's to come as well. It's just such an enjoyable space and an enjoyable hobby with so many different facets to it, which I think is very, very cool. And we have a huge range of people on Traction, you know, different age ranges and stuff. We get young people coming through that are just getting into sim racing, and we also get people that are, you know, well into their 50s and 60s watching our content as well. So, I mean, it's amazing. AMS1 is better for certain series and overall force feedback. I totally agree, Hirono. I mean, AMS2 is the better overall package, and AMS2, I really like what AMS2 is, even though I would never, and I always say this, it's still not for me in that tier A group of full authenticity with the force feedback and the physics and stuff. It still doesn't feel that way to me, but it's really, really good, and it's very close, and it's got so many other things going for it. And I think the recent content announcement for the upcoming year for Assetto Corsa, not Assetto Corsa, for Automobilista 2 is incredible. And again, it leans into the nostalgia, you know. If you haven't seen it, go and check out the article on the Traction website. But there are 2000s F1 cars, you've got 90s Super Tourers, you've got 70s World Sports Cars, Group 5s, there are DTM cars in there. There's, I think, like 1950s and 60s sports cars as well, potentially. Can-Am. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. But Automobilista 1, which is a much kind of more basic game, it's less of a complete experience in a long way. It's much more like an R-Factor-esque sim. Fundamentally handles beautifully and amazing, and I actually prefer the driving on AMS1 still. One of our first videos on Traction was one of our first ever videos on Traction that I made, so it's not very good now, I'm sure. I would hate to watch it back, but it was comparing Automobilista 1 with Automobilista 2 at the time, and where Automobilista 2 was great, stuff like VR, and obviously where Automobilista 1 was great, which was the raw core driving experience, the force feedback and all that, which was all based around that R-Factor engine, the game Stock Car, all of these games from the kind of early 2010s. But that's a whole story for another time. Let's just power through this stage. Yeah, we definitely need some RBR or a realistic version of grid, yes. Yes to all of these things. Oh, this is where I need to pay attention, because the first corner I was about to turn left. I saw a comment about the cel-shaded Automobilista as well. That's another one. Who here has watched our Automobilista video? But yeah, that's a fascinating one. And I'm sure it would confuse a lot of people these days, because of course Automobilista wasn't a game back when Automobilista was a thing.
Turn hairpin left, don't cut. 60, crest. Right one, don't cut. 100 through dip.
Okay, we're not going to get green every sector, but we can still try and win every stage. That's what's left on our kind of tick box list. If it was Mario Kart, that's what we need for 2 stars as well as our gold trophy.
80. Turn left 3, 80 past junction, 100. Keep left over crest. Right 5 continues for 100. Caution, keep left. Into turn right.
Such a fast rally.
60 through dip. Into right 5 long, don't cut. Into turn hairpin left.
I've got the active pedal on, but for a game like this, it's not, let's just say I'm not using all of the power that you can need in an active pedal. I'm not pushing 100 kilos through the pedal, because it's just, there's no need. There's absolutely no need.
80. Turn right one, don't cut, narrows, into crest.
We're still green.
Left 6, 80, dip. Care, turn left 1, 80. Crest. Past junction, crest. And caution deceptive, immediate turn left.
I'm still really scared for Finland and Sweden. I'm genuinely frightened. Oh, that was too hot. Got away with it.
6, 80. Turn left 1, don't cut. 100 through dip, past junction. Care crest, immediate turn of open hairpin right, don't cut. 80. Caution left 6 past junction, immediate turn square right, don't cut. Ditch on exit, past junctions. Left 6, 80.
I'm trying to think of what rally games recently haven't been early access titles, like the good ones. I'm thinking EA Sports WRC is probably it, right? That wasn't early access. But Dirt Rally was early access, Dirt Rally 2.0. Was Dirt Rally 2.0 early access? Obviously Assetto Corsa Rally is early access.
Turn right 1, don't cut, keep in, rocks on exit. Up.
I can't remember. Basically, Dirt Rally was the first. It was really the first time Codemasters had done an early access game, and it's just become so sort of standardised in the sim racing world nowadays. Early access titles, pretty much every discipline. Oh, that's a hairpin. I'm getting very lucky with some of these collisions. risking a puncture. Just Germany can, if you're not paying full attention to every pace note and you start blabbering on about early access titles, it's so easy to miss a corner, miss a note. Anyway, we're through. Bit of a smashed windscreen, so we've definitely, or windows on the side, so we've definitely got some repairs to do. Exclusivity thing, and it was just a money thing rather than actually Porsche changing their tact. But obviously they've just gone all in these days. We're on stage 5 already. We're going to keep going. Oberstein, Verbundsring, reverse. I don't know when we've got our next service, but we're just going to go for it. Yeah, that's fair. Fresh cut. I must say, I do love Porsches. I didn't, when I was a kid, I wasn't a Porsche guy at all. And as I've gotten older, I've just gained so much appreciation for Porsche through motorsport mainly, and just, I don't know. It's funny how it's just changed. I forgot to assign my headlights, so I might actually pause it and do it now. Right, let's give ourselves a chance here. For anyone who's forgotten, this is what the button assignment looks like on Dirt Rally. Headlights, let's go that. And then windscreen wipers, let's go that one. There we go. Yeah, interesting. Okay, I'm not the only one. That is interesting.
Through dip, 200.
But I think my headlights are on. It's not really making any difference.
Turn hairpin left. Don't cut.
It's also bearing in mind, because you guys are just seeing the screen, but I've obviously got the lights on me and everything for the camera, so I am not seeing the screen maybe as clearly as you are.
250.
But this one's not so bad. It was much worse coming down the hill earlier.
Q left, don't cut.
Now let's commit to the stage a little bit. It's a fun stage, so let's go in a bit sideways and go full attack for a little bit.
Right, half long, don't cut.
Try and go green every single sector here.
100. Caution right 6 into immediate hairpin left. Hairpin right. 60. Right 4 times 3, don't cut. And left 2 half long, keep mid bumps. And left 3 past junction through gate. Right 5 long past junction. Crest. Left 5.
Gonna stay committed for now.
Through dip. 40. Dip 100.
Nope, too committed, too committed. Oh!
Braking turn
My headphones have fallen off.
into turn square left long. 100.
That was a Hinkelstein. I don't know if I actually hit the Hinkelstein, or if I kind of hit a bank that jumped me off it, but oof, spicy.
60. Caution left 5 bump.
Potentially a little bit lucky there.
Right 6 past junction
this kind of corner. You can really gain by commitment, but against the AI, if they're not on you, you don't need to. It's just when you're... Oh no. Oh no. That's the first time we've had a temperature warning on either of these two streams. And it's all because I said I'm just going to push on now and have a bit of fun. We've got the gap though, so maybe I just need to dial it back down just a touch. Just a smidge. The car is still feeling it's not straight, but it's definitely not... I mean, we don't have a puncture, that's the main thing, right? We can deal with a bit of damage. Just got to make sure it's not too much so that we can't repair it at the next service. Was just trying to have a bit of fun. Why'd you have to bite me like that? Dirt rally. Okay, stop. Push too hard, I know, I know. What's your favourite non-racing game? I really enjoy... So recently I've really enjoyed playing... almost went the wrong way into the chicane. I've really enjoyed playing Baldur's Gate 3 with my fiancée. We've done a full campaign together on that, and that's been really fun. We're still not finished it yet, but we've just both had characters and we've gone throughout the whole game. It's basically, for anyone who doesn't know Baldur's Gate 3, and there's probably, depending on if this audience is more a motorsport sim racing audience or a gaming audience, the gamers will all know Baldur's Gate 3, I'm sure, but it's kind of like, I guess it's kind of like Dungeons and Dragons, but in video game form. I mean, it literally is Dungeons and Dragons in video game form. So that's a lot of fun right now, but over the years, I mean, I'm a massive fan of the Portal games. Like, Portal 2 was just phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. Over the years, I mean, when I was younger, I used to play Call of Duty and enjoyed Call of Duty games, put a lot of time into them, the kind of usual stuff, like your absolutely typical games that lots of people play a lot of, your FIFAs and stuff as well. But honestly, like, in the last decade, or probably more than that, I'm such a big motorsport fan and racing game focused that, generally speaking, I don't get round to that many games outside of the racing game sphere. I'm not a big gamer outside of motorsport anymore, just because whenever I'm playing a game, it's generally speaking a racing game, unless it's something like a co-op game on Switch, or a Baldur's Gate or a Mario Party or something like that. But there's probably loads of games in my library and games that I've put a lot of time into that I'm just completely forgetting about right at this very moment. I enjoyed playing Lethal Company with my friends. We also enjoyed playing like Peak, and I didn't play much of it, but those sort of co-op games are always good. Good. Turn left one over crest, low cut. 300. You live by the commitment, die by the commitment. Keep mid over the big jump, 200. Alright, this is a big jump. We've got to do it flat, guys. I'm sorry. Caution right, 5 over crest. Jump may be deceptive. Oh. Braking turn square right, don't cut. Hair rocks on exit. 80. Turn right one, don't cut. Hair rocks on exit. 100 past junction. It's been pretty clean since our big crash, and I've been dialing it back a little. It's been fine. We're not going to lose much time at all. So again, it's just avoiding the puncture, keeping the damage not too... I don't want to damage the car too much, because it's going to then cost us in future services. But if I hit a Hinkelstein at full speed in 5th gear, there's a good chance I not only get a puncture, but I also end the rally. So that's the thing that you got to be careful for. Don't get caught out by a Hinkelstein at high speed, and we should be okay. Portal 3, please. Please give me Portal 3 at some point. That would be amazing. Do you know, the other game I really enjoyed was actually the Walking Dead game, which was like the choice-based one, where you essentially play out your campaign by making decisions on what your dialogue is, and there's not that much else to it really in terms of gameplay. It's just very, very decision-focused, and I thoroughly enjoyed that game. That was great to play through. Enjoyed Fall Guys as well. That was good. Yeah, Telltale Games. Yeah, yeah. I haven't played the poker one. Yes, I'm glad some of you remember that. I actually played that on my phone as well. There was a mobile version. Because it's a choice-based game, you can actually play it with just as good an experience pretty much on a phone, which is amazing. And I remember playing it with my cousin on the way to... We were on the way to, funnily enough, Birmingham for the Autosport show, because it always comes back to motorsport. But we were on the way to Birmingham when we were young. We were a lot younger, obviously, and we were teenagers, and we played this game in the back of the car for like a long portion of the 9-hour journey, and it was so much fun, so much fun. And obviously, you can get it on other things as well. Right, we need to survive this stage because we've still got big damage.
4, 3, 2, 1, go. Keep left over crest into turn hairpin right.
I'm really racking my brain for other non-racing titles over the years that I've put a lot of time into, because I just know there's going to be so many that I suddenly remember, and I'm like, oh yeah, I put a year into that, or you know, I forgot how good that was. But they're just locked right now while I'm rallying, locked away.
And left 5 long into turn square left don't cut. Down. 200 through dip. Double caution turn right 5 over crest through gate.
Loved obviously this is a classic.
Turn square right.
A typical classic one, but Rock Band. Used to, that was the most amazing birthday present ever. Rock Band when that came out on the drums. But that, I mean, right now that's very. I mean, for basically all of these, I'm talking nostalgia. Like these are all games I remember growing up that are, you know, anyone born after the new millennium probably has no idea what I'm talking about. Yeah, but O'Shea would actually be able to pull it off without sticking it in a ditch, I'm sure.
Braking through dip, turn square right, narrows, 80. Caution right 6 continues over crest. Braking through bump, turn open hairpin left, don't cut, 80. Care, turn square right, opens, ditch outside, 200. 200 through dip.
Nope, 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 nope. Get out of the ditch. Come on. This has been so scrappy. I'm just desperate to get to service and get this car cleaned up. Annoyingly, you can't see my throttle and brake input, so the car will be doing things and you'll be like, why is it doing that? And it's because I'm, you know, a bit of throttle here and there, or a bit of 2-pedal pressing just to try and get the stability at certain moments and keep the turbo running and all these kind of things, but obviously you can't see any of that, so you have no idea what I'm doing, and it might just make the car look like it's being very strange at certain points, or at least sound strange. There's a lot of throttle in the braking zones going on, put it that way. I am also left foot braking.
Keep left over crest. Immediate turn hairpin right.
Bit of a delay on the gearbox, so there's obviously a bit of gearbox damage.
Care, turn left 5. Don't cut, be brave.
Don't cut, be brave. That's
Caution, turn right 1.
a little bit contradictory.
Into turn hairpin left, don't cut. 60 crest.
Oh, too wide.
Into turn square right.
Oh, good.
And keep left over crest. Turn square left, don't cut. 100.
Watch out for those Finkelsteins. We're gaining again, so we're just walking away with this. And we're going to get, hopefully, a service now. Keep the techniques. I don't know if Dirt Rally has inputs. That'd be nice. Rapp's still going to be second, yeah, clearly. 53 seconds, though, so it's fine. Don't worry, Chris. Don't worry, I'm fixing the car. We're going to get it past its MOT. I can assure you. Are we going dark at any point? Still midday. Has every single stage been, yeah, midday or morning so far? No rain. Flugzeugring. I don't know how you pronounce that. Flugzeugring. 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 I can't do it. I'm going to stop. Okay, there. I mean, radiator damage, look at that, 73%. Let's see what the crew recommends, but I think we're going to just take it. That's pretty good. Radiator mostly fixed. The turbo's not fixed, but I can cope with that. Everything else is high enough. Actually, I would quite like the bodywork to be fixed, so maybe we'll take a percentage off the suspension, we'll take a percentage off the engine, and we'll get some bodywork and light fixes. I just want them to fix the windscreen. Hopefully that's enough. We'll see. Oh yeah, okay. That would work. That would work. I see you. I see you with your Peugeots. Your Peugeot is actually it's actually Peugeot. All right, I'm talking nonsense. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get on to the next rally. Let's just deal with this. Get out of the way. And the real challenge begins as we try and wrap up this title with 2 rallies to go. Let's just get through this. Right, I'm gonna focus on this one and just try and drive a really clean stage.
Turn hairpin right, don't cut, opens. And turn right 3, don't cut. Into left 6 long. And turn right 4. Into turn left 4, 80. Crest 80. Right 6 dip. Left 6.
A little bit too ambitious on the way in, which costs us on the way out.
Past junction 100. Past junction. Caution braking, turn acute right. 100. Turn hairpin left.
Didn't expect to get it stopped for the hairpin, but we did.
150 through dip. Turn right 1. Into turn right 1, ditch outside, narrows. 100 through dip, past junction.
Finkelsteins.
100 over crest.
I'm actually playing Dirt Rally with, I think it's 480 degrees of wheel angle. I've not touched the linearity and the saturation and stuff, so that's all default, but it's 480 degrees on my profiler. Because I think for Dirt Rally it's a little bit weird like that. You kind of got to pick a number and stick with it. It's not like one of those games, modern games generally speaking, you set it to 900 or 1080 or automatic and it matches you with the real car. Not every game, but many games. Whereas this game is very much, you know, you change the degrees of rotation, you will change the feel of the car and the ratio of the steering versus the game. So yeah, anything like 450, 480, 540, generally speaking, those are the kind of, that's the ballpark for Dirt Rally, and you go with what feels good. I have no idea why I stuck with 480, but it's what I've got saved, so just get rid of the dead zones and go from there.
Right 6 and crest, 500.
The force feedback though is strange, like especially, I don't know, when I played this game back in the day it was all on Logitech, so it was all on like G27, G29, stuff like that. Oh, that's solid. I thought that was going to be just a, thought I was going to smash straight through that board. With the Logitech I feel like it's quite well optimized for a wheel that obviously nowadays is not considered very powerful, but is a great kind of entry-level wheel. And on a Simucube and stuff it doesn't feel quite as, yeah, it just doesn't feel as well optimized, and it does lack a lot of feeling. You've got to play around with filters and stuff and just try and, you know, try and make it as good as you can, but it's not the cleanest force feedback and it's not the smoothest for sure, but it's still good enough to feel in control. Rapp didn't come second on a stage, can you believe it? There are 3 AI cars though, split by half a second there for P2. Wojcik takes P2, Rapp P3 and Lysenko P4. But in the rally it's still obviously going to be Rapp. Wojcik's not that far behind, so if Rapp has a mistake or a puncture or a crash or a reset or any kind of mechanical, we're still going to be good in the championship. But let's see. Oh, you played with 360. Yeah, okay. This is the thing. So the animation in this game is what messes you up, because the steering animation in Dirt Rally, if you drive from the cockpit cam with the steering and you're using a wheel, it does not feel natural at all. There's something just fundamentally off about it. And obviously you can ignore it and not look at it, but there's also the camera view that I'm using from the dashboard, so you don't have to. And that, normally I try and match it to the animation in the game, but it depends on what game, of course. And yeah, for me, it's just, better to stick it on dashboard and stick it a bit higher than 360. Give yourself a little bit more to work with. And it sounds like that's what you did for WRC, so yeah. Good to know. King Kodiak, when will I have the honour of sharing a commentary box with you again, sir? Well, that's a good question. Possibly the AFVRC. I don't know. I don't know what's happening with that. Maybe some rounds of that championship. Maybe some other stuff. I don't know. I've been doing a bit of commentary recently because we, as Traction, have been the broadcast partner to Race Room Racing Experience for their special events. So I've been commentating on quite a few Race Room special events recently, which has been really good fun. I've very much enjoyed being back in the comms box.
5, 4, 3, 2.
But I do not have a direct answer for you, but hopefully it is soon. Hopefully it is soon.
Right 6, into left 4, into right 2 down.
This is where I can't see a thing.
Jump maybe past junction.
And it's a short stage, so that's fine.
Left 6 through dip, 200. Hairpin left, don't cut. 130.
I knew that was going to happen. I was like, I'm going to brake nice and late here and nail the entry. And just as soon as I hit the brakes, I was locked up, and I'm like, no, this is not getting stopped. Just avoid some damage, though.
Into hairpin right.
This is the stage that I pushed too hard earlier, isn't it? But it was the long version, so just got to be, especially after this tree section, as I like to call it, I need to be a little bit more cautious this time around and not have a big crash with a Hinkelstein or two.
Caution right 6, into immediate hairpin left up. Hairpin right. 60. Right 4 times 3, don't cut.
That arm pull can catch you out so easily on the exit there as well.
Mid bumps. And left 3 past junction through gate.
Right, this is where it went wrong for me earlier, pushing a bit too hard.
Past junction. Crest. Left 5. And right 5 through dip. 40. Dip 100.
That's the corner.
Caution braking.
I think I did actually hit a bush and not a Hinkelstein. I think the bush saved me earlier from a lot worse damage, and then obviously I hit the Hinkelstein a few corners later.
Turn right 1, don't cut. 100 past junction. 60. Caution left 5 bump, don't cut, be brave. Right
Don't
6
cut, be
past
brave.
junctions. Left 3 long, don't cut. 60, keep right.
This is where I went off, isn't it? This is where I hit
6 don't cut.
the Stein.
Crest. Caution right 3 don't cut, keep in rocks outside. 100 through dip, past junction. Turn right 5.
That corner's so easy to get caught out as well.
Left
It just
6
dips,
into 150,
and you're
crest.
off camber and you're downhill, and it's so easy to just go flying off to the left there.
Caution turn right 2 don't cut. Immediate left 1 don't cut. 170. Right 5 long don't cut.
Last sector.
Into turn left 1 dip.
Again, no competition to speak of right now, really, because I'm
Past junction.
in a competition of my own for this particular rally, which is going to be a lovely luxury that I will not enjoy on any other rallies, I don't believe.
6 times 3
So let's get the points while we can,
opens 100.
and just see if we can take this title fight to Rapp for once.
Past junction rocks outside.
I think I must have finished second or third in the championship multiple times, but when I used to play this career mode, I didn't abuse restarts or anything. I just wanted to do it authentically. So when I crashed out of a rally or made a mistake, that was it. You know, I dealt with it and suffered. So that's why I'm so determined to actually win one of these properly as well. 4 seconds ahead of Rapp. We'll keep going. 1 minute 9 second lead. Rapp's still not making any mistakes. It's going to be another P2, I think, for Rapp. So there you go. 4 stages to go. I will consume some H2O. If anyone wants to try and distract me to make it more interesting, please ask a difficult question. Please feel free. And I'll say I'm not going to answer it, I'm going to concentrate, and then I will inevitably try and answer it and then crash. On to the next.
5,
Another short one, should be easy.
3, 2, 1, go. 200 past junction.
Of course, these German stages carried over to Dirt Rally 2.0, so there were
To left 5 don't
there were a few rallies from Dirt Rally where, obviously, because they repeated and the stages were the same, you sort of,
past junction.
I remembered them better and better the more time went on, just because I played a lot of Dirt Rally 2.0.
Turn left 1
I think I played,
80.
I don't know which I played more of actually.
Turn left 1 don't cut. 80. left 6 over crest.
I think Dirt Rally I've got somewhere between 300 and 500 hours.
150 through dip and crest past junction. Care jump maybe past junction. 80 past junction.
But Dirt Rally 2 for me was, oh dear, very much a lockdown situation doing esports.
Caution brake, turn right 1. Don't cut. Into turn right 1, don't cut past junction. 80
Again, can't see a thing.
past junction.
Yep, headlights
80,
help barely
left
any.
6,
We'll run them on anyway.
right 4 past junction. 80
I'm gonna read that comment in a second. Not right now.
past junction.
Modern or old Raspberry and Brew?
Over crest.
Old.
Care left 3,
Just.
don't cut past junction.
Give me that sugar, basically. So again, important stuff, important knowledge for anyone who doesn't live in Scotland, which is probably most of you. Let's be real.
200.
For anyone who does live in Scotland, hello, and I apologise for telling you what you already know, but yeah, they've reduced the sugar in Iron Brew. It's an absolute disaster. Now, Iron Brew, or I should say Scotland, is one of only 2 countries in the world where Coca-Cola is not the most popular soft drink. It's actually Iron Brew. So think of it as, you know, well, for every other country in the world other than 2, think of Iron Brew as your Coca-Cola. So they reduced the sugar in it because, you know, health and law and death. And but you can still buy original recipe Iron Brew in certain places, and it is very good. They used to. I remember when they first kind of brought in the sugar tax and they reduced the sugar content in Iron Brew, like properly. There were lots of corner shops in towns and cities were like stocking secret supplies of the old stuff with all the sugar in it, and then you could go into these corner shops, and if you knew, like, you know, the secret word, or if you were friends with someone, or, you know, you asked for a favour, you could actually get them to sneak out to the back and grab one of the old high sugar Iron Brews and sell it to you on the down low. So there's like some contraband kind of hidden Iron Brew purchases happening in corner shops all over the country. So there you go. I'm pretty sure that the stock will have run out now, but you can actually get you know, properly branded original recipe Iron Brew now. So there's the context and the story that you didn't need to know. Thanks for that, King Kodiak. It is good. It is good. Macaroni pie or pizza crunch? Pizza crunch the first 2 times you have it for the experience. Macaroni pie for the long term enjoyment, let's say. Pizza crunch was great until I'd had it once or twice, and then it's like, no, can't do that again. Deep fried pizza is just too much. Too intense. Macaroni pie, any day of the year. Good stuff. We're covering the important stuff. That's what I like. Stage 10, straight in. Is it a long stage?
5,
Yes, it is.
4, 3, 2, 1, go.
This time we're going to get the full history of Iron Brew.
Right 5. Into left 5, don't cut past junction.
High speed, focus. Don't hit trees or Hinkelsteins.
Crest past junction. Into right 6 over crest past junction. 80. Turn left 1, don't cut. 80. Turn left 1, don't cut. 80.
A little bit sketchy
Left
through
6
there.
over crest, keep in.
Just when you get on the grass, there's no grip at all.
Through dip. And crest past junction. Hair jump maybe past junction.
Ah, I forgot
80
you lived in
past
Dundee.
junction.
I couldn't go a deep fried Snickers bar because I'm allergic to peanuts. So that would not be a good idea.
And crest. Caution brake, turn right 1. Don't cut. Into turn right 1, don't cut past junction. 80.
Okay, this is the same first half of the stages I've just done. Obviously, it's a longer version of it. So let's get the
Left 6.
headlights on a bit later than usual.
80. Left 5. 100 past junctions. Right 5 over crest. Care left 3, don't cut past junction. Double caution dip, right 5. Immediate hairpin left round bales. Keep in, rocks on exit. 200.
Oh, that was almost into the hay bale, but we got away with it. Yes!
Bump junction.
Tunnocks all the way. In fact,
Into left 6 long bump.
give me a minute and I'll indulge you in some of that.
Right 6, 130. Caution right 5. And turn right 4, don't cut. Into
I'm
turn
glad someone
square
here
left,
appreciates
don't cut.
Tunnocks.
Keep in, rocks on exit. 250 crest. And caution
Oh,
crest,
Kevin.
immediate left
the precision required to be quick on this game with keyboard. I mean, this was the thing about... That's Linkelstein. No, don't get a puncture, it's a long stage. That is the thing about Dirt Rally when it first came out. It was so much more kind of difficult and serious than the Dirt franchise or other rally games other than RBR. That, you know, players using a keyboard or controller really had to, you know, well, basically were really going to struggle to keep their car on the road. Because even with for wheel users, when Dirt Rally first came out, it was so difficult for a lot of people that were used to just accessible rally games to suddenly, you know, have to drive it like a sim and keep the car on the road. It was a proper challenge. So I can imagine, even though rally games' authenticity level has kind of remained this high ever since, and actually in many ways gotten higher, I still think this game must be so difficult with a keyboard or a controller. I mean, you're seeing how many times I'm crashing with a wheel. So fair play to you. Fair play to you.
Square right, don't cut, truck on exit. 60 crest. Past junction. Right 3 don't cut.
24-hour bakeries, yeah.
Past junction.
I've heard about that. My sister used to live in Dundee.
60. Right 3 opens long past.
They love a pie in Dundee, don't they? They love a good pie.
Square right, don't cut. 80. Left 5 long, don't cut.
What have you been up to, Chris? Anyway, you've been commentating on any series recently? You've been doing any driving? Or have you been busy with the family?
150 past laybys.
Oh no. Oh no. John, what are you doing? What are you doing? That's our second shunt at this stage. We're really getting to the end of this rally where the concentration level's dropping. And I cannot let this happen through the next two rallies. So I'm gonna get it all out of my system now.
Left 4 over crest, don't cut, 80. Right 6, don't cut, 80.
Been lucky again not to get a puncture here. Clearly the puncture threshold on Dirt Rally is better than it is on Dirt Rally 2.0, for instance, because I think on Dirt Rally 2.0 there's a couple of punctures I've had already.
80, crest. Turn left 2, don't cut.
I am feeling a lot of vibrations through the wheel now though, which I wasn't feeling before.
Caution braking, turn open hairpin right, don't cut. Turn at Q left, don't cut. 150.
Two sectors to go.
Past junction, left 5.
We will not finish. I'm sorry, Kevin, I will try my best.
Caution, left 5 long, braking through gates. Turn right 3, don't cut. And right 5 tights 4 through dip.
Yeah, I've got my lights on because this is where it gets sketchy.
Don't cut. Opens long, 80.
I'm going to take it down a peg through this bit for the low visibility and also the risk
Into a Q
with the
right.
trees.
Down into left 6, 80. Right 6, 80. Care right 4, rocks on exit. Left 5, 100 through dip. Caution braking, open hairpin left. Down into hairpin right, don't cut.
Even with lights on, it's still impossible. I don't know if you guys can see this better than me. Can you see the corners coming up?
5 over crest, sective, 100 down.
Yeah, I think it's clearer on my streaming monitor right now than it is on my actual one. But obviously I can't watch that because it's slightly delayed.
Crest 80, right 6, through dip 100. Double caution, keep left at junction, jump maybe, keep mid, rocks on exit.
Let's just listen to the bass notes. And if it says take it easy, we'll take it easy.
Right 6 to finish.
Towards the end. Right, hold your Tunnix thoughts. Hold your Tunnix thoughts. We're gonna load up the next. We're gonna load up the next stage. Oh, okay. Virtual Motorsport and LMU. Very nice. Very nice. I've not commentated on LMU racing yet, which is interesting because I love playing it. Lysenko beats Rapp for P2. We get P1 though, so we're a minute and 30 seconds clear. Kevin, I will I will listen to you. I try not to break the car. All right, we'll load the next stage. I'm gonna be back in a second. Important stuff to do here. Right. I don't know what they taught you in your school, but the important thing to know is this is a caramel wafer. This is a tea cake. One has marshmallow in the middle, chocolate around the outside, biscuit on the bottom. This is just a caramel wafer, but these biscuits are what you should have been taught about in school if you weren't. This should give me the edge. This should give me the edge. And don't worry, I do definitely take my gloves off. I don't know if you saw Jardy. I'm going to have a bit of tea cake. Not tea cake. This is a caramel wafer. I'm not doing ASMR. I'm going to mute the mic. It's so good. It's honestly so good. Very, very good. No, so I don't know if any of you saw Jardy's post. I think it was on X recently. He probably posted on a few things, but he was doing a lot of endurance racing, and he was like suffering from big blisters on his thumbs. Now that was from Jardy not wearing gloves, doing lots and lots of racing, and he got those blisters. I get blisters like that from doing barely any racing without gloves. Even if I'm driving for half an hour or something, or an hour, I ruin the skin of my hand. I just have very sensitive skin on that front, so for me, gloves are essential just to be able to, for my hands to actually survive a day of sim racing or anything like that. So that's why I wear them. And do not worry, they do come off when I go and do whatever, pick tonics out of the fridge. Anyway, important stuff aside, 2 stages to go. Let's get that sorted. Let's get this done. Let's get this one done, and then the real challenge begins. And hopefully we're in a good spot. So let's do it. Looks like Toblerone icon. Was that like a specific type of Toblerone? A special edition Toblerone? I should say I've not really said this much on stream yet. I'm still kind of new to these gloves relatively, but I'm wearing Syncmesh gloves. I've been wearing Syncmesh gloves now for a couple of months, and shout out to Lewis Gilbert if you're watching for getting me in touch with Syncmesh. And they are absolutely fantastic. They're super comfy. They look nice. There's different options you can do with them, and I've been really happy with them so far. So there you go. Just for anyone wondering or thinking, you know what, I could actually do with gloves for my sim racing because my skin's also rubbish.
5,
Then there you go.
4, 3,
Okay.
2, 1, go.
Penultimate stage. I'm going to try and channel Kevin's advice and just take it a little bit easy.
Caution, tight chicane, right entry, 150.
Actually got through the chicane.
Caution, turn open hairpin right, don't cut down, rocks on exit.
Ooh, tea cake superior. That's what I was going to ask. I don't know. Tea cake is more special occasion. Caramel wafer's like your bread and butter, your safe chocolate biscuit. Tea cake is like, oh yeah, you know, this is a treat.
Right 6 and left 6, 170.
Definitely going to give me a couple of seconds a kilometre though.
Caution, turn left 4, don't cut.
Or send me into a treat.
Crest, 150. Caution, turn right 4.
Still green by 1/10 on this one.
Crest, 250 through dip.
Watch the Hinkelsteins.
Rocks inside and on exit. Into turn left 3, don't cut. Bank on exit.
Compared to the first stage now though, I feel much more in the driving zone. Like,
Immediate turn square right.
it felt kind of unfamiliar and a little bit uncomfortable in the opening few stages. And now I know I'm not driving that well, but I am just feeling so much more in tune with the game like I was at Wales last time. So this has been the perfect warm-up rally where we can still hopefully get a win whilst getting comfortable with everything. So it's been ideal preparation, this one, I'd say.
Right 6. 60 dip.
Good coincidence that we got Germany first.
Cab right 4, don't cut.
And then I got to try and remember how to drive on snow and gravel, which is going to be,
Past junction.
yeah, interesting. Finland is so hard in this game.
80.
So difficult. For me, anyway.
Right 6 past junction. 80 past junction.
Stay off the grass.
Caution, turn left 1, don't cut. And turn left 1 over crest, don't cut. 300. Left 6, 200.
Tunnock's teardown.
Keep mid over the big jump, 200.
Again, we're looking like another stage win here.
Over crest, jump maybe deceptive. Braking, turn square right, don't cut. Hair rocks on exit, 80. Turn right one, don't cut. Hair rocks on exit. 100 past junction. 80 crest. Left
What I
6
really
junction,
miss when I'm playing Dirt Rally and not Dirt Rally 2.0, I really miss the New Zealand stages. They are just so good. So much fun. Whoa. I remember like tearing through a New Zealand rally on Dirt Rally 2.0 in a Group B car is just sensational. It's so, so good. Ah, interesting, yeah. Slow or braking. I hadn't thought about that before. I've never really done any sort of analysis between the two. Right, one stage to go. It looks like Rapp is going to get P2, right? There's only one chance for him to get it wrong, and I don't think there's any signs that that's going to happen. So we've just got to get through Hammerstein. 10,000 meters. Hammerstein? 10.8k. Long stage, but a good stage. We're going to get this win wrapped up. Let's do it.
4, 3, 2, 1, go. Left 6, 80, through dip. Turn right 3 half long, don't cut. 60, crest. Caution, turn right 1. Into keep right over crest. Turn left 1, don't cut. Crest. And caution, turn acute right through dip, don't cut. Care right 4 half long. Immediate turn square left, don't cut. Left 6. And turn right 5, don't cut, 130. Turn hairpin left, don't cut.
I still need to do an endurance race on them on Ultimate now that they've got the engineer mode.
Right 1, don't cut. 100.
Very keen to get something done. Osley's looking to be an engineer, so we're going to, at some point, we'll jump into a proper endurance race and do that.
Caution right 4 long, immediate square
Quite like to do the Daytona 500 on iRacing next week.
80. Turn left 3, 80 past junction, 100. Keep left over crest. Right
That was a
5,
Finkelstein, oh my goodness,
100.
that literally could have been curtains.
Caution
I'm sorry,
left.
Kevin, I'm so sorry.
Turn right 1, don't cut. 60 through dip. Into right 5 long, don't cut. Into turn hairpin left, don't cut. Opens 100.
I don't know if anyone watching this, obviously some of you will be big rally fans, I'm sure, but I don't know if any of you watched the Dakar or caught up with the Dakar results.
Care, turn square left, don't
But
cut. Down.
it was
80.
absolutely insane in the motorcycle class specifically. I mean, the main kind of, let's call it the top class anyway, where your lobes and extrams and sciences are. The battle there was amazing as well. Lots of drivers in contention right down to the last few stages. But the motorcycle class was insane. Like, I think it came down to, I think it was 2 seconds in the end. I might be wrong with 2 seconds. I think it was 2 seconds between first and second place after days and days and days and thousands of kilometers. Like, incredible. And it was just because the leader took a wrong turn, or one of the riders took a wrong turn at one point in the last stage and then came down to 2 seconds.
Left 6 past junction, immediate turn square right, don't cut, ditch on exit past junctions. Left 6, 80.
And the footage of the two of them waiting at the finish line, waiting to hear who'd won, because obviously with the Dakar you cross the line, you don't know, or, you know, to try and do that sort of calculation is just impossible. So you're just waiting for word to hear who's actually won, and oh, amazing. Yeah, you're right, Kevin. You're absolutely right. Sensible head says you're absolutely right.
Turn right 1, don't cut, keep in, rocks on exit.
I'm driving with him myself.
Right 5 continues for 100. Left 5 continues for 150 over crest. Turn hairpin right, don't cut. Into left 5 long. And turn open hairpin left, don't cut.
Didn't see anything. Understeer on the grass.
100 through dip, past junction. Right 6 over crest, caution braking, turn acute left, don't cut. Into turn left 4, 250 through
What I'm
dip.
fascinated to see is if I go out whatever the next rally is, whether it's Sweden or Finland, how hard do I have to push to even be, you know, to be hitting green sectors? That's the question really is. Obviously it's not consistent on every stage because the AI do change speed, and you know, some stages you might win by 10 seconds and one you might lose by 10, but generally speaking it's establishing a pace and a rhythm and just getting a feeling for whether or not that's fast enough to kind of get me a secure result, or you know, whether I'm going to have to just push that extra 5% to try and scrabble a win. So that's going to be the challenge. And if we're doing that rally and we're not quite fast enough for P1, do we just settle for P2? And do we try and go for P2, or do I push on and try and, you know, close that gap for P1 and take more risk? It's going to be difficult to know what to do.
Turn right 1.
2 sectors to go of Rally Germany. Now I don't think we're going to take the championship lead here, but we're going to put it very close. We're going to stick it within a few points of Rapp for sure. I just wonder if that 3rd place in Greece is going to come back to bite me, you know? If I'm still 2nd in the standings after this one, it means that if I get a 1st and a 2nd and Rapp gets a 1st and a 2nd, he's going to win it. So, you know, that is where the stress is, really.
Turn square right, don't cut. Into turn acute left, don't cut. Into turn right 4, hard block. 400 past junction.
1.5 sectors to go. Yeah, you're so right. And that's the thing about Masters, right? That's why I love it. Like, this is why I've kind of embarked on this challenge. And the only reason I'm going about this challenge nowadays is because of how much it stuck with me. Like, I didn't go back and check stats or kind of, you know, have to write down anything or research anything to realise that I hadn't won a Masters Championship. I just remember so vividly from playing this more often how much of a kind of authentic challenge it felt to try and win a title. So the reason I truly remember I didn't win a championship is because I cared that much about it, you know? I was driving the career mode in this game and really just thinking, you know, that's going to be the goal. One day I'm going to get a championship sewn up.
100 over crest to finish.
And it's all just because of the nice balancing of the AI difficulty level. And it's different from rally to rally. Like, one rally you can win, one rally you can come 2nd or 3rd, and you might have driven better on the one where you came 2nd or 3rd. So it's awesome. There we go. We take the win on the rally by nearly 2 minutes, so that is super. Oh, hello. From one nerd to another. How's it going, Chaz? Good to see you on. You've joined at a nice moment where it looks like I know what I'm doing. P1 by 1 minute and 57 seconds, wrapping up round 4 of the 6-round championship, and picking up 352,000 credits in the process. And yeah, this is the thing. I'm still 2nd, which is fine. Lysenko has literally had a disaster in every single rally and might get demoted at this point. 10th, 9th, 14th and 8th, despite being the clear 3rd fastest. Because the way, for anyone who's not sure, Dirt Rally's career mode worked, it was based on difficulty level and then promotion and demotion. So if you finish in the bottom 3, you get demoted to Elite. So I've worked my way up to Masters by finishing in the top 3 in each series, and then obviously I've been in Masters for some time now, still trying to get that first win. And look at that, it's just Rapp is the problem. Still 3 points ahead now. So if we match each other's results and just the opposite way around for the rest of the season, Rapp wins. So I need to put some distance between us or beat them in both rounds, which is, yeah, I mean, there's only so much I can do about that, right? Tricky. Very tricky. And it's Sweden. It's Sweden. Okay, we're going straight in. Oh. Sweden is rough. This was, I remember Sweden was added late, wasn't it, to Dirt Rally? It wasn't one of the initial locations. And the way that Dirt Rally's force feedback and physics work made Sweden specifically the hardest challenge in terms of just not the easiest to have a retirement in, but definitely the hardest to have a clean stage without spins, because the snowbanks suck you in and spin you around. But because the steering's very sensitive and quite darty, it's actually a really big challenge just keeping it from the snowbanks. Rapp's on home turf, you're so right. You're so right. And yes, you're absolutely spot on. Next weekend is Rally Sweden, which is very exciting. 5 days to go until it kicks off. Ollie Solberg looking to make it 2 from 2. Very excited to see how that goes. Rapp on home soil. But yeah, it's a big challenge. So let's just get a setup on the car. I think we have one, surely, for Sweden. Do we have one for Sweden? We're maybe in trouble if we don't. I don't know if we do, you know. Oh no, that's a snow setup. Or is that Monte Carlo snow? No, that is definitely for Sweden. I mean, we can try it. So you've never played Dirt Rally, Chaz? Not the second one either? I can't really get my head around what it would feel like to play it for the first time today, if that makes sense. Obviously, you can start. Look, Port Camera's back. Good to see you again. We have your iconic Wales setup still saved from that glorious victory from the last stream. So thank you for your help with that one. Maybe you can give me some setup tips for Sweden again. Yeah, Dirt Rally versus 2.0. I think Dirt Rally 2.0 is the better game. I said that last time. I will stand on that hill and stick the flag in it. But that's obviously only happened because of Dirt Rally, right? I just don't know what it's like to jump on this now with no experience of it. Because for me, like, with all the games that have come out recently, with Dirt Rally 2.0, with EA Sports WRC, with the more recent KT Racing games like WRC Generations, and then, of course, Assetto Corsa Rally, I think it does age these games somewhat, but when you don't have as much to compare them to, or obviously you have the nostalgia of knowing how good it is, you can kind of get over some of the difficulties at first, or some of the weirdness that you've got, and I'm maybe talking about me specifically with the setup. But then when I get back into it, I remember why I loved it so much, and I get into the flow. So yeah, it's an interesting one. Very, very interesting one to jump back in. Yeah, you're right. The snowbanks are a little bit too solid. They pull you in. Pull you in. I see you're doing an EA Sports WRC career mode though, right, Chas? I haven't actually been watching it, I'm afraid. But I have been seeing... I'm pretty sure you're doing episodes of EA Sports WRC career, which I would love to get into and watch. I loved your Gran Turismo 2 series back in the day. So... if you are doing that, I'm going to get stuck in at some point and give it a watch. So for everyone who likes a good playthrough of games, racing games, go and check out Chaz Draycott's channel, and you can see what Chaz has been up to. And he does episodic series of old racing games, which is what I love doing as well. We did it on Traction as well with the Toka Race Driver 3 series, with the Grid series back in the day, and I would absolutely love to do more of these in future. So if you're into that kind of thing, check out our old series, but definitely check out Chaz's channel as well. Okay, we're going to do a shakedown. Let's see if I can do a Rally Sweden shakedown safely. Try and remember how the physics feel.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
I will come back to that one, Andrew.
Right 3 times 240 crest. Hairpin left, opens 40.
Oof. I mean, Assetto Corsa Rally is going to be more of a baptism of fire, but if you... As long as you're patient, this is the thing, right? If you are comfortable with making mistakes, or if you're comfortable with being a bit rubbish at first and learning how to drive the car and feel the car, Assetto Corsa Rally is going to be amazing, and it already is, but there's obviously limited content. If you can drive Assetto Corsa Rally successfully and learn a car on there, you're going to be able to apply that to anything. As Dirt Rally 2.0 is probably a better place to start if you want something that maybe is a little less frustrating, a little bit more, manageable early doors, and can still teach you the basics. But going from Dirt Rally 2.0 to Assetto Corsa Rally, you will need to adjust a lot. Like, you'll need to brake a lot earlier. You basically have to be better at Assetto Corsa Rally to get through a stage successfully. So it's, do you want full authenticity and difficulty, or do you just want something to get you into the rallying first? Because as a game, Dirt Rally 2.0 is still amazing. So there you go. Definitely. In terms of invest the time in getting good, you should jump into Evo Rally. Invest the time in, getting up to speed with rally sims and having fun. Dirt Rally 2.0. I survived the shakedown, guys. Not perfectly, but I survived. So, I mean, there's nothing else for it. Let's start the stage and see if we have any pace. That's it. Sensation of speed, yeah. It is pretty good, but you are, like, compared to a more modern rally title, the sensation of speed is also there because you are driving a little bit quicker, I think, in Dirt Rally. Like, especially through hairpins and stuff. It all happens very quickly in Dirt Rally. Whereas in like a Assetto Corsa Rally or RBR, you have to do a lot more weight transfer and slowing the car down. It all takes a bit longer. It's a more realistic speed, whereas this is a little bit more fast-paced. But yeah, it's still obviously it's a realistic sensation of speed, because I actually talked about this in depth during the last Dirt Rally stream for anyone who remembers that, and I'm not going to go into it all again. But I was basically explaining that when you're driving these cars in real life, the sensation of speed is really high, but the reality of the authenticity of speed is quite low compared to what you think in a racing game. So like Assetto Corsa Rally might be a way more realistic speed to take a rally stage at, and more realistic dynamically, but the sensation and the feeling of speed is actually more real in a game that feels faster. Hopefully that makes sense. Assetto Corsa Rally feels slow until you obviously get really good and you're fully focused on it.
5, 4,
Assetto Corsa Rally melted your laptop. Good to see you again, Pushbot.
got it.
On that note,
2 small crest, hair right 3 times 2, 40 crest, into caution, hairpin left, opens 40.
so we're obviously running on the Rally Sweden studded tyres, so you're just hoping the studs can dig into the ice and give you good speed, good grip. The key though is keeping it off the snowbanks, because if you just get the front hooked in a little bit too much, or like that, if you knock the back too much, you will basically get sucked in, and it's very difficult to stop. Some stages are worse than others. This one's okay so far. Right, talk less, concentrate more, and see where we're at speed-wise in this first stage. Wow, we're green. We're green.
Left 4 times 3 and right 3. Into left 5 over crest 40. Left 2 over crest long. And right
It's one sector. I'm not going to get ahead of myself.
And right 4 over small crest 60 over bump. Left 5 crest 60 over small crest. And keep left over crest. Into right 2 long. And left 2 through dip over 6. And times 2 over crest. And right 6 through dip. Left 3 over crest. And right 6.
Snowbank.
Left 2 opens 40. Right 3.
Yeah, there you go. So that sector I was pushing, and I actually lost time. So
Crest jump 60.
I think we're going to be in a proper fight here. I'm just so happy that I'm seeing green number this early, because I was worried that I was just going to get absolutely left behind. And it's very early to call, but it looks like on stage 1 I'm at least competitive. I need to make no mistakes though. Germany I had way more in hand and more security. It's a lot safer to push in Germany than it is here. I think a mistake's going to cost you way more time here.
And right 5 long over 2 crest 40. Left 3 long 60. Hair right 4 tightens over crest 40. Right 4 long over crest. To left 2 half long 40.
Another green number.
Right 2. Into right 3 half long.
No recollection of these stages as well, so Germany a lot more familiar to me. I'm sure I'll remember certain sectors or corners, but I have no idea what's coming up. Whereas Germany, I began to know them quite well without thinking about it too much, so I kind of knew
Right 3 through dip.
where some of the key corners were.
So left 5 and right 3 40 past junction. Left 3 long over crest opens and times 2. And right 2 opens 60 over crest jump maybe. To finish.
You can actually use the snowbank sometimes to your advantage. If you just hook it the right way, it can actually pull you round the corner. It gives you almost the rear coming out. Okay, breathe. I've had 3 green sectors and 1 red sector. I've won stage 1 by 7 seconds. And it's Rapp again. Is the championship's on? The championship's on. I'm calling it early. I need to be so focused on this compared to last time. Really, really need to channel everything into this. But 7-second lead on stage 1 is it's not everything, but it's very encouraging. 12 stages to do though. Whew. Yeah, tidiness matters. Yeah, fair. Thank you, Port Camera. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I don't know. It's like, it feels like you're going too slow when it's not very dramatic, you know? And I think Sweden, you know, because it can be such a fast rally, I feel weird about taking it easy and keeping it between the snowbanks and being cautious. But I think that actually is fast. Because maybe it's just a much more kind of a false sense of security thing. Thank you. I don't know how, I'm not going to attempt, I am going to attempt I'm not going to get this right in terms of pronouncing your username here. Chinch. Is that right? Thank you for all of your comments, and yeah, you're right. It's just me in the road ahead. They are very pretty stages, you're so right. That's one small sector of, obviously, lots of Rally Sweden stages, and we're going to see every single Rally Sweden stage in this rally. 12-stage rally. We're going to have a go at every single stage. So, let's try stage 2. It's a long one, so you're going to see a lot of it this time. You're going to see a lot more. Can we keep up some sort of green momentum? In Wales, of course, if you remember, I was green on some stages and red on others. So I'm going to have to... I mean, already I'm losing control here. Perfect example of why you need to focus, because even on that acceleration zone there, it's pretty much straight. I was fully sideways and out of control. So let's just rein it in and focus. Because of that. Way less stable on this stage. I've got way more, I feel way closer to actually smashing the snowbanks even on the straights here. Got to be so precise. Did not know what way the stage was going after that jump. Thankfully, just about survived. Oh, I'm just... The pace notes are coming fairly late here. There's my first spin. I get it turned around.
Go back the other way.
The pace notes are coming pretty late, and I need to just, as soon as I hear a pace note, prepare for it. That's just lost our entire lead, which is proof of why we need to be so focused here.
Left 5 over crest jump, continues over crest 100, right 2 long, into left 2 keep in.
Need to be really tidy.
Into right 3 opens long, 60 over small crest, left 4 60, right 6 long, tightens 3 over bump, 40, left 2 through dip, don't cut, into right 4, and left 3 past junction, 40, right 6 over crest, and keep left over bump crest, and crest, and right 4 over crest bump, left 5 and small crest 100, left 6 into crest jump maybe 80 bump, right 6, and left 6 over small crest, jump 100 over 2 crest,
In 10th.
turn left 3 long, opens past junction 50, crest,
Oh, we're not in Germany anymore.
and right 4 long, crest, 40,
We are so not in Germany.
left 3 tight long cut, 60 crest jump maybe, and right 3 through dead crest, left 5 half long, and hair right 2 over bump, small crest, bump 40, 60, right 5 past junction 40, hair left 3 over
Smooth
small
and steady.
crest, opens past
Controlled
junction,
sliding.
keep in, 40,
Pace notes. Everything in tune.
right 4 half long, into left 4 half long, 60 through dead, left 5 half long,
One
over
missed
crest,
pace note and you're into the scenery basically.
Right 6 over crest jump maybe, and left 6 over bump, and right 5, 60, left 5, right 3 tight, and left 5, 40, right 5 long over crest, tight 3, 60, right 5 over crest jump maybe, into left 5 long, bump dip, 40.
Why is this so much harder than the opening stage? I thought we were going left. Come on.
Left 4 into small crest, and hair right 3 times 2,
Nope, nope,
40
nope.
crest.
Get out of there. You spend 2 sectors gaining a second and then you just lose it all in an instant. But it's a long game. 12 stages to go here, so I am not going to put everything on one stage. That's why I didn't get too excited after the first stage, but it was just good to know I'm somewhere in the fight, you know?
Into right 4 over crest.
That's what happened in Wales. We lose some, you win some.
Right 660.
Just got to minimise mistakes.
Right 4 long.
so pretty though, isn't it? The colours are amazing. The game looks sensational for its age and everything like that. It's not the oldest game in the world, but I just think it's a really, really good looking experience. And the colour range for me is fantastic. It's got a proper mood, this game. It's like someone left an amazing comment on our DiRT video recently, which explained DiRT, summed it up perfectly. And it was like, when you get dropped at the start of the stage, the game leaves you to it. Like, the game leaves, and it's just you. That is kind of how it feels. Like, you are literally dropped there, the game says, bye-bye, I'm back off the menu, I'll see you later.
And left 2 through dip, open 6, and times 2 over press. And right 6 through dip, left 3 over press, and right 6. Left 2 opens 40, right 3 opens and times 40. Small press jumps 60 past junction.
Didn't even see my last sector time, don't care. Didn't notice it, but I'm green, so that is something at least.
Right 3 half long opens. 2 press 40, left 2, into right 2 long.
That's what I should do actually, not look at sector times.
And right 5 long over 2 press 40, left 3 long 60. Right 4 tightens over crest 40, right 4 long over crest, to left 2 half long 40, right 2, into right 3 half long 40, left 2, and left 3, and left 4 40, right 4 half long 60 crest, into right 3 through dip. So left 5 and right 3 40 past junction.
Get out the snowbank.
Long over crest, open.
Get out the snowbank.
2 and right 2 open 60 over crest jump maybe to finish.
Right, what a tough stage. That is what it's all about, honestly. Whew. Big mistake. Big mistake at the start. Had a spin, knew it was coming, but we pulled it back 6.8 seconds off of Rapp, which is basically how much we won the first stage by, right? And, I mean, as you can see, if I'm not making mistakes, if I am keeping it tidy and I'm on my pace, I can just reel in the AI, and then as soon as I get it wrong, I drop a couple seconds and it's curtains. So I need to bring my A game. I need to win this rally because I need to take the fight to Rapp. I can't just settle for a second place here. Some big hits early on in our polo. Just want to show you what it looks like from the outside because we're talking about how the game looks. It does look good, doesn't it? Yeah, horrible brown slushy rubbish.
Into long crest.
Hey, it totally depends though on, like, you know, in Rally Sweden it can be both in real life.
Left
honestly.
over crest half long, tightens 2 crest 40. Caution left 5 into right.
Some
6
interesting
over crest
comments
jump
coming through in that
maybe.
stage.
Left 6 100.
that I've just seen now. There's a big jump where I actually, yeah, very, very lucky.
Into right 3 open.
Alright, let's continue. So where are we in the standings? Yeah, 5/10, that's it. It's us versus Rapp, and there's 5/10 in after 2 stages. It's basically Wales resumed. We're going to load the 3rd stage. And with that, guys, I'm going to be back in just a second. Give me 1 minute, and we're going to come back, and we're going to be focused, and we're going to take this rally. We're back. It's nice actually that Pork Hammer is in the chat, who many of you will recognize from probably dirt related stuff over the years. So it's nice to actually have you in the chat along for the ride and giving us some advice. I'm pretty sure Pork Hammer is one of the quickest on Dirt Rally from memory. Stage 3. Let's get our car repaired. What damage have we got? Crew recommendations. Oh yeah, we're good. 100% all round. So we survived the first leg. But there's only half a second in it. Cheers, Chaz. Look forward to seeing whatever it is you're editing. Thank you very much. You'll know when something exciting happens because I'll shout. Or you'll hear a massive crashing noise as the rig implodes or tips over or something like that. So don't worry. Lurk to your heart's content. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Pork Hammer. John Pork. Channel my inner Pork Hammer here. We're going John Pork on the stage. No, I'm actually gonna. It's not that. I'm gonna really focus on no mistakes. I think no mistakes is how I win this rally, not by pushing that extra 2%. I'm not gonna make no mistakes, but less mistakes. Minimize them. We're already so fast. It's that high-speed, sensitive steering, that's where it's really difficult, because the car just wants to kind of glide from side to side, and it's just that you do not have that perfect control at the limit. I love it when it slows down. Rally Sweden, I love the slow corners. This is a fast stage, and we're neck and neck. Literally tense in it. Got away with that. It tightened over the crest, but I wasn't ready for it. Such a tough stage. High speed. I don't think this is where I'm strong against the AI, to be honest with you. But we survived. 4 seconds off. I mean, that's still a big gap. Considering how short the stage was. 2.5 minute stage and we're 4 seconds off. Tough stuff. That's the whole point. It's the challenge. It's the challenge. Pork, you're going to absolutely love Assetto Corsa Rally. And of course, you probably already love Richard Burns Rally from the past. Race Room's great as well. Really good fun at the moment. AMS2 is good fun at the moment. Le Mans Ultimate's incredible. iRacing's good as always. So many options out there. We dropped to second in the rally though, 4.3 off the win, or the lead. And of course, guys, if you missed the traction news yesterday on the website, Super Tourers are also coming to Automobilista 2 this year. Don't know when, but they're coming this year, which is awesome. This looks like a slightly lower speed stage based on the layout, maybe. Storjangen Sprint Reverse. 6.5 Ks. Looking very snowy. Yeah, that's it. That's it. All of Scotland's rooting for me. On that note, we'll just refuel for a second with our caramel wafer. Co-driver couldn't get away with this, but we're doing it anyway.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Thank you.
1, go. 80 dip.
I'll try not to eat my mouth open.
40, keep mid over crest, 40, keep right over crest, jump maybe.
No tonics jokes this time. Full concentration, that's all.
Long, bump, 40, left 5, continues for 80.
Okay, those jumps are horrible. Huge jumps.
Small crest bump, and right 3 crest. To left 6, 100. Left 4 over crest. Into right 5 over small crest, 100 over small crest bump. Right 6, left 3 half long, 40. Caution crest jump maybe. Left 4 over crest, open side crest. Right 5 half long, and left 6 over crest, 60. Care down, turn square left low cut. Into long crest. And right 3 long, 60.
Don't care if I'm red, but I want green. We're green.
2 crest, 40. Caution left 5. To right 6 over crest jump maybe. Left 6 100. Left 4 long over crest, opens and tightens. Into right 3 opens long 130. Long crest and right 4 over crest.
Beautiful scenery. I do not have time to take in.
And right 3. And right 3 half long 40. Left 2 keep in. Into right 4. And left 4 opens over crest 80. Caution left 5 over crest jump. Continues over crest 100. Right 2 long.
Nope. Whoa, got away with it.
Left 2 keep in.
Into the red.
3 opens long 60 over small crest.
Oh, that first stage gave me so much hope,
Right 6 long tight.
which is slowly being dragged away. Long, long way to go though.
Dead don't cut. Into right 4 and left 3 past junction 40. Right 6 over crest and keep left over long crest and crest and right 4 over crest above. Left 5 and small crest 100. Left 6 into crest jump maybe 80 bump. Right 6. And left 6 over small crest jump 100 over 2 crest. Turn left 3 long opens past junction 50 crest. And right 4 long crest 40.
Got away with that. Locked up into the left 3, couldn't get the transfer.
Right don't cut 60.
Lost a bit of
crest
time,
jump
but nothing
maybe.
more.
And right 3 through dead crest. Left 5 half long and hair right 2 over bump. Small crest bump 40. Caution turn left 2 60. Right 5 past junction 40. Hair left 3
Keep the
over
speed up, keep the smoothness, keep the car's momentum going forward.
long crest, right 4 half long, into left 4 half long, 60 through there, left 5 half long over crest, into right 5 40, right 6 over crest jump maybe, and left 6 over bump, and right 5 60, left 5, right 3 tight, and left 5 40, right 5 long over crest, tight 360, right 5 over crest jump maybe, into left 5 long through bump dead 40 over crossroads, right 3 40 through dead,
Right, that stage, guys, I was on it the whole stage. Didn't make any mistakes. I had one little moment into that left-hander there, where I just locked up a bit and went into the snowbank, and it maybe lost me a second. And I'm 2.8 off Rapp, so even at my A game, I'm just slowly drifting further behind. 7 seconds off now, so I need more of those stages like the first, where I actually can build an advantage here, because it's going to get away from me. And this is with no major mistakes. Gotta dig deep. I'm excited to see what AMS2 do with their career mode, which has kind of been sitting there. I know I do like the fact that within AMS2 you've essentially got lots of mini games based on the content. You can do like different seasons with different cars, which is really cool. But I would love to see a proper career mode that's been sat there in the menu. GT7 AI is not the best unless it's Sophie, and then it's amazing. That's kind of my view on that. I love Sophie racing on GT7. It's just so good. Really does take it a step or two up from the normal game, which is the AI don't really know you exist. Really, it feels very much like they ignore you. Okay, I'm not gonna let Rapp win the mental game. I will get tuned in. I will get tuned in. Rapp is just like Ollie Solberg. He's unbelievable. Very true, New York Vice. Very, very true. Come on, I'm not gonna get defeated. I'm 7 seconds off. It's fine. I think the reason I was feeling that stage, feeling a little bit more deflated, was because I don't know what else I could have done. I wasn't taking it easy. I was taking it really focused, and I didn't make any big mistakes. I didn't lose much time. I didn't feel like I could go any faster without making mistakes there, and that's why I felt a bit like, oh. But it's one stage. It's one stage. We can take it. We can take Rapp on other stages. Yeah, it's a fair point, Chaz. It's a fair point. It makes the racing a very specific type of racing, like a chase rather than actual battle. But in Gran Turismo offline setting, I don't mind that as a theory, because it does make races fun that otherwise you maybe just lead from the front. But I would rather it was more difficult, but you started in a pack rather than starting 45 seconds behind and then, you know, being 8 seconds a lap faster and still not winning. That you know, you get really frustrated when the AI cars get in your way when you're trying to race them cleanly and get through the field, and they just park on the apex. It's so annoying. Anyway, let's go. Again, full focus needed. That's the only way I'm going to do anything in this rally, is full focus at all points. So I am going full focus for these stages. Hope you can appreciate that.
Into right 5, into left 3 half long, into right 4 opens over crest, and crest 60, small crest, left 4, and care right 2 opens over crest, and tightens 3 long, over crest, past junction 40, left 3, and right 5, into left 4 through dip, into crest 60, left 4 half long 40, right 4 times 3, and tightens 2, 40, left 3 half long, into left 2, 40,
This is a long stage as well, so this is one of the double length stages, let's call it, or full stages.
into left 5 long,
Only 4 of them per rally.
left 3 over crest, open 60, right 3 long 40, left 5 long,
Appreciated, thank you.
and crest jump 40,
I shall crack on.
right 5 into left 2 long, right 2 40 crest, into care left 4 tightens 3,
When you make a mistake like that and you run wide, you just got to plough out of the snowbanks and just deal with it. Nothing you can do.
left 4 past junction crest,
This is all very slow speed, and maybe... No. Recovered it well, but there's a couple of seconds gone.
40, left 3 opens
A little bit too fast through this slow section, maybe.
right 3 times, left 6, and right 3 over crest, left 6 through dip, and right 2 over crest, open 6 and tightens 2, and left 3 long tightens 2, and crest 80, over small crest, and crest, and pair right 3 half long, 60 over bump, left 4, and right 5 into left 3, and right 2 40 crest bump, right 5 into left 3, and right 2 opens 40, left 4 long over crest, opens 80 over bumps, and dip into caution, left 4 tightens 3 over crest, and right 5 40, left 6 over crest, and 30 over
Not another spin. Come on, get it around. 2 big mistakes on this one, but not big mistakes, just a couple of seconds each.
keep left over small crest,
Maybe
right
6
2
seconds in
40
total.
crest, left 4 crest, and care right 6 over crest, left 3 opens long, and right 3 long, and crest 6.
Pace is more encouraging though,
Right 3 tightens hairpin right,
so we're going to take that as motivation.
2 crest 60, caution left 4 tightens 2 80, right 4 40 bump, into left 4 40 bump over crossroad,
Turn.
over crest, 60. Left 4 long over crest, opens 40. Care right 5. Into left 4 tight.
Oh, I'm understeering everywhere.
And right 5, 60. Left 5 and bump. Right 6 through dip. And left 6 over crest, jump baby. Left 5. Right 5 half long, 60 bump. Right 4 half long, 40. Left 4 long over crest, 40. Care left 4, keep in. Right 3 over crest past junction, 60. Right 3 over small crest, 40. Left 5 past junction, 60. Caution turn right 2. At crest, 40 small crest, bump. Left 2 through dip. And right 5 half long, at crest. Left 3 through dip. And crest, 60. Right 3 tight, long cut, 40 crest. And left 4 long, and crest, 40. Care turn right 5 past junction, tight 3 long, 100, over 2 crests. Right 6. Left 6, 80 crest, jump maybe. To right 6, 100 crest, jump maybe. And caution right 5. Crest,
So
jump
close.
maybe. Medium left 4, and crest. And keep right over long crest. And left 6, 40.
I'm trying to be as smooth as possible. It may not look it, but that's the force feedback for you. And the sort of the contours of the road, the pendulum effect you get on these stages.
Right 4 off 60 over small crest, left 4 long tightness, and right 2 keep in. To left 2 long, 100 through dip. Care right 5 continues over toe crest. 80, right 5 over crest, tightness over crest. Left 4 into right 2, 40. Left 3 long, keep in. Left 4 over crest. Right 3 long, opens. And left 4 half long over crest, 150. Left 4 long, tightens. 2 right 4 long, opens and tightens over crest, 109. To keep that flat out crest jump. To right 5, 40 crest. Right 2 half long. Opens and continues over crest, 60. Left 3 long, and long crest, into turn square right. 60 crest. Right 6, crest. And left 5 half long, crest. And right 5 times 4 over crest, and crest, 40. Right 3 half long. Left 6 100 over small crest bump. Left 5 into right 4 100. Keep right over crest. Into left 3. Small crest bump 60 crest. And right 5 continues for 80, 40 bump. Right 4 long crest 60. Keep mid over crest jump maybe 40. Keep right over crest jump maybe 40. Left 6 to finish.
Whew, my goodness. I don't know what the split was at the end. I'm broken. 2.4 seconds we won that stage by with a couple of little spins. Up a rig Do it again. Think of the open-top bus parade after raising the trophy. Through the streets of Glasgow. I'm sure you'll all turn out for it. Let's do it.
4, 3, 2, 1, go. Left 4 open slot.
No
Left 4 long open bump.
big mistakes.
40. Right 4, right 3, and left 6. Into right 5 long tight.
Another long stage.
40. Left 4 over bump. Into left 3 long open zone press. 60. Right 2 half long. And left 4 80. Right 3 over crest bump, 60. Right 5, 80. Right 4 down cuts, and left 6 no cuts. Into right 5 long, and caution crest 40. Right 3 into open hairpin left. And right 3 over crest, 40. Left 5 over bump, 40.
That is a nailed first sector, I have to be honest.
And left 6. And right 6 line for 100.
That's not nailed.
Left 4 long down. Tight.
See why I shouldn't speak? As soon as I open my mouth.
Left 3. Into right 5 times 3. Press bump 40. Left 4 long 60 over bump. Right 6 long times 4 over bump 40. Crest 100 past junction. Left 4 trips for 80 and tightens over jump. 150 over bumps. Right 5 long over crest. Into caution, keep left over jump. 130 bump bridge. 40. Left 5 over bump slowing. 40. Caution, left 4 long opens and tightens. 3 don't cut. And right 4 don't cut. 130. Left 4 past junction 100. Crest 100. Caution brake.
Forgotten my pace notes.
Square right 60 past junction.
No, way too early on the brakes.
Narrow from here.
Just didn't want to come up to a square right when I literally hadn't started braking yet, so I took it easy, and it's fine, it's all good.
Right 6, 80. Left 6 half long over bump, don't cut. And right 6 don't cut, bump.
I'm getting narrow again here, so I'm going to have to take
Into right 5
a
don't
bit
cut.
safer.
And caution, left 6 over jump, bad camber. Left 6 over bump. And right 6 into left 6 over long crest, 80 over bumps. Right 6 long over bump. And left 6 over bump, continue for 80. Right for 80. Left 5 over bump. Caution 60, braking crest into right 3, don't cut, 40. Left 3 long, 60 crest. And right 4 through depth.
This is a beautiful stage.
Left 5 long, no
So many really nice corners.
care, 60 right 3 over crest. And continues over crest, 60 over small crest. And
Nope.
left 6.
That's fine.
Right 6 half long, over bump. And left 4 half long.
Again, speak,
Crest 80.
mistake 2 corners later.
Care crest, right 3 through depth, tight 60. Left 4 half long over bumps. Into left 4 and right 2 opens over crest. Into left 5 long, tight 3. Into right 4 half long and left 1 opens and tightens. Into right 360 bridge. And right 4 into dip and crest jump maybe 60. Right 5 long over crest bump. Caution 60, keep right over crest bump 40. Left 6 60. Right 5 half long over big bump 60. Left 6 and crest jump maybe 60 over bumps. Left 5 long continues over crest bump 40. Right 3 long past junction tightens. Into left 6 and right 5 long crest bump. Left 6 line through depth. Left 4 40. Caution left 5 long opens over crest jump. To right 4 half long and crest. And right 3 over bump 60. Caution left 4 over crest jump. Open for 80. Left 4 continues for 80. And
Slight inconsistencies in the pace notes. Some of them.
right 3 into left 2 long bump. And right 3 tight don't cut. Into crest jump. And left 5 half long over bumps. And right 4 half long. Into left 5 half long over crest jump. bump. And caution, turn left 3 over bump. Left 3 half long, opens. Into right 3. And left 6. And keep right over crest bump. 60. Caution bump into left 4 tightens 3 over crest bad camber. And right 2 half long. And left 3 opens 60 over long crest.
I'm so glad we didn't start with this rally today. I would have been hopeless. Nope.
Right 4 over crest bump, 60 over bumps. Left 5 long, continues over crest jump, maybe.
Got it back.
40.
Oh, wow. There was tenths between us every single sector, and then the whew. Stage 7, we're halfway through the rally, and it's literally neck and neck, and I just need 1%. But I think if I go 1%, if I go looking for 1%, I'm going to spin, and I'm going to lose it. And I've already had 3 spins in this rally, and it's that without those 3 spins, I'd be leading. But obviously, to push this hard, there's a chance of spinning, so I can't regret anything. Come on. Dial in. This will be a short stage.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Really enjoyed that last stage, by the way. Thought it was great.
Into left 5 over crest, 60. Left 4 long over crest, opens 40. Right 5. Into left 4 tight. And right 5, 60. Left 5 and 1.
This is so narrow.
Right 6
No!
through dip.
Come on. Nah. It's exactly what we didn't want to do, but I didn't mean it.
40, left 5, right 5 half long, 60 bump, right 4 half long, 40, left 4 long over crest, 40, and left 4 keep.
Very, very narrow start to the stage. That's what's caught me out here, I think.
60, right 3 over small crest, 40, left 5 past junction, 60, caution turn right 2, and crest, 40, small crest, bump, left 2 through dip, and right 5
Keep my head up and keep pushing on.
left 3 through dip, and crest, 60, right 3 tight bump up, 40 crest, and left 4 long, and crest, 40, care turn right 5 past junction, times 3 long, 100 over 2 crest, right 6, left 6, 80 crest jump maybe, into right 6, 100 crest jump maybe, and caution right 5, crest jump maybe, medium left 4 and crest, and keep right over long
Keep pulling it back.
Left 4 into right 2, 40.
Thought it was a right 4, it's a left 4.
Left 4 over crest. Right 3 long opens. And left 4 half long over crest, 150. Left 4 long tightens into right 4 long opens and tightens over crest, 100 line. To keep left 1 times out crest jump. Into right 5, 40 crest. Right 2 half long opens and continues over crest, 60. Left 3 long. And
I wasn't completely terrified there. Not in the slightest.
60 crest. Right 6.
Nope.
Crest.
Ah, square right. Come on. Again, it's 2 corners after I speak, so it's the pace note when I speak.
Right 5 times 4 over crest and to crest, 40. Right 3 half long. Left 6 100 over small crest bump. Left 5 into right 4 100. Keep right over crest. Into left 3. Small crest bump, 60 crest. And right 5 continues for 80, 40 bump. Right 4 long crest, 60. Keep mid over crest jump maybe, 40. Keep right over crest jump maybe, 40. Left 6 minutes to finish.
Just in the red. Just in the red. Again, another stage without the spin would have been a win. So we're still just there. And it's okay. I can cope with a second. Just sticking in there. Appreciate the words of wisdom. I do not regret anything. Oh, just keep chipping away. Keep chipping away. Still got 5 stages to go. I'm trying to see what the first stage was. We've still got the first stage in reverse to come soon. And the first stage was good for us. So I'm not going to pay too much attention to that, because in reverse layout, the AI could be, you know, it doesn't matter which stage it is for the AI to be fast, but... Come on, keep pushing.
5,
Need this win. Short stage.
2, 1, go. Left 4 opens long. And left 4 long opens
Moose
long.
Lake.
And crest 40. Right 4, right 3. And left 6. Into right 5 long tightens 3 past junction 40. Left 4 over bump. Into left 3 long opens over crest 60. Right 2 half long. And left 4 80. Right 3 over crest bump 60. Right 5 80. Right 4 don't cut. And left 6 don't cut. Into right 5 long. And caution crest 40. Right 3 into open hairpin left. And right 3 over crest 40. Left 5 over bump 40. Right 3 half long over crest. And left 6. And right 6 line for 100. Left 4 long down, times 3, 100. Left 3. Into right 5 times 3, crest bump 40. Left 4 long, 60 over bump. Right 6 long, times 4 over bump, 40 crest, 100 past junction. Left 4 continues for 80 and tightens over jump, 150 over bumps. Right 5 long over crest, into caution, keep left over jump. 130 bump bridge, 40. Left 5 over bump, slowing, 40. Caution, left 4 long, opens and tightens, 3 don't cut. And right 4 don't cut, 130.
I was committed. That armco wasn't there.
100, crest 100.
Come on.
Caution, brake before the house, turn square right, 60 past junction. Narrow here. Right 4 long. And keep left over long.
So hard to get it back once you start sliding.
Left 6 half long over bump, no cut. And right 6 left cut bump. Left 6 into right 5 don't cut. And caution, left 6 over jump, last camber. Left 6 over bump. And right 6 into
Green. But again, head-on collision. That's the, you know, big time-sapping one. But we've taken 2 seconds out. The dream's alive. 5.9. Could you imagine as well, though? Could you imagine? Keeping it out of that Armco barrier. Oh. It's okay. 5.9 seconds. That is a number that I have seen in two sectors here. And it's the mistakes I've made. If I just get lucky, and the thing is, I cannot guarantee I won't make mistakes because I have to push. But if I just one of these mistakes doesn't happen, that could happen. That could be it. That could be 5 seconds. So come on, let's not lose hope. Four stages to go. Is this giving you the motivation, Rowdy Rooster, to get back on there? 10 seconds if you hadn't kissed that railing. I know it was such a good run. And the thing is, that I wouldn't necessarily put that crash down to risk. Of course it's down to risk, but I remember that section from the previous run through a few minutes ago, and I remember just nailing it down that hill, and it was fine. So I was actually being a bit more cautious this time. I obviously just got my line wrong into one of the corners, and because as soon as you get the line wrong and you just touch a bank, it obviously unsettles you, and in this game it's so hard to get that back. So that's what happened. I'm loving all the motivational quotes here. This is inspirational stuff. This is what we need. I will hire you as my psychologist at this rate. Fully fixed car. 4 stages, guys. 4 stages. And the thing is, the more I'm driving to Sweden, obviously, the more I'm learning the feel, the more I'm getting comfortable with the stages. I'm getting a little bit familiar with some bits, so it's there. It's there. Right, come on.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Right 5, 60. Left 2 left.
Not talking is working well for me.
Into right 5. Into left 3 half long. Into right 4 opens over crest. And crest 60. Small crest. Left 4. And care right 2 opens over crest. And tight 3 long over crest past junction 40. Left 3. And right 5. Into left 4 through dip. Into crest 60. Left 4 half long 40. Right 4 times 3 and times 2 40. Left 3 half long. Into left 2 40. Right 2 half long. Into left 5 long over crest 40. Left 3 over crest open 60. Right 3 long 40. Left 5 long over 2 crest and crest jump 40. Right 5 into left 2 long. Right 2 40 crest. Into care left 4 times 3.
I was fighting that for so long, couldn't stop it happening.
Left 2 past junction don't cut. Left 4 past junction crest. And small crest jump 40. Left 3 opens and times 40. Right 3 times. Left 6 and right 3 over crest. Left 6 through dip and right 2 over crest. Open 6 and times 2 and left 3 long times 2. And crest 80. opens long. And right 3 long, and crest 60. Caution right 3 tightens hairpin right. Into crest 60. Caution left 4 tightens 2, 80. Right 4, 40 bump.
I mean, it's green.
To right 5, into left 3 half long.
Probably the less said, the better. Just want to see what happened there. I'll tell you what, I'm proud of the recovery. I am proud of the recovery. If we can have 2 big mistakes, including a Colin McRae-esque crash, and still go green, pretty good recovery. There's hope.
Left 4 long, 60. Keep left over small crest. Right 2, 40, crest.
I can't think of what it would be like if we were just not making those little mistakes, because we would just be out in front, but that's literally the nature of it. I'm trying my best not to make mistakes. 3 seconds in it now. I've got to gain 3 seconds, guys. I've clearly got the speed now. Not on every stage, that's the problem, but I'm dialed in. And but there comes risk, right? I can't avoid it. And the snowbank incident near the start of that stage, once you get into that kind of pendulum and you start touching it, it's so difficult. I can't explain to you how difficult it is to avoid the crash at that point. I don't know if it's locking the brakes, I don't know what it is, but it just, whatever you do, it just feels like that's you. You're gone. You're going into a spin. So then it's more about focusing on recovering the spin. Because even if you're going at a lower speed, you can still get kind of pulled in. Oh, why is it dark? Why are you doing this to me now? Our first nighttime stage of the day. 3 stages to go in Sweden, and we're 3 seconds off the lead. Come on. It's caramel wafer fuel time. Don't let me down, wafer. It was McRae-esque, wasn't it? Not gonna lie, I got nervous there because we not have a service just now. And I'm pretty sure, I was thinking my light pods might be broken from that crash, but thankfully we're good. I have a strong will, or maybe I'm keen to not hold you guys waiting for too long while I eat chocolate. I mean, that's not really, that's not really the point of this stream, is for me to indulge myself in chocolate biscuits while you guys wait for the next stage, but hey. Hey, if you keep it lasting this long, I'm getting enjoyment out of it for like an hour and a half. It's all good. Oh, I don't know if it's a long stage or I think it's a short stage, actually. I'm lying. It's a short stage. 3 seconds. The chocolate's helping. Let's do it.
5, 4.
You know the score. Full of concentration.
1. Guide crest. Right 6 long tight. Caution line over 2 crests. Left 4 over crest jump 80, 40 bump there.
I can't see a thing. This is going to be hellish.
Right 5. And left 5 long over bump. Into left 5, keep in. Caution left 5 over crest bump in. Right 5 over jump. Left 5 long, tightens over crest 80 through dip.
It's the narrow stage, which I hate.
5, 60 over bumps. Right 3 over crest 80. Left 4 and crest 60. Right 4 times 3. And left 2 half long. And right 3 opens back camber 40. Caution, keep left over crest 40. Left 3.
No. No, 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 no. That's it. Can't believe it. Such an innocuous mistake.
And left 4 over bump, opens and tightens at 80. Keep in over big jump, 40. Right 6 long over bumps, and left 4 half long, 40. Right 5 over crest jump, into left 4 half long over bump.
Look at that.
And right 5 half long.
It's all over.
Caution crest jump, and left 3 tight, don't cut bump, and right 2 long. And left 3 crest. Into right 2 long.
F's in the chat.
Caution right 4 over crest jump, tight 60. Left 3 over bump, crest 60 crest. Into left 4.
I'm not giving up, obviously. I'm not giving up.
Jump. Right 5, 60.
I still need P2, at least, to keep myself in the hunt.
Right 6 over small crest into left 5 half long. And caution right 6 into left 3 long past junction 40. Crest jump. Right 5 long and keep left over crest jump maybe. And right 6, 60 crest. Left 5 times over crest band camber 60. Right 6 through dip. And caution keep left over crest bump 60. Left 5 long over crest bump 60 crest jump dip.
Never know if Rapp's going to get a puncture, you know? Got to stay on it. 30 seconds lost. I mean, 15 with the actual sort of reset, but obviously 15 with speed as well. So I was never winning that stage. It is Rapp. Duh, I was really hoping. This is rally. This is the game. We're not restarting. That's not how we're trying to win this. Like, so yeah, that's it. 33 seconds. It's going to be P2 unless something happens to Rapp or I absolutely destroy him on the last 2 stages, which is not going to happen. Another night stage as well. I mean, nighttime did not help my cause at all. We've got 1 short stage, 1 long stage. You can try. You can try. Although Rapp is doing the run before I am, so... Or is he, actually? Yeah, might be worth a go. Might be worth a go. Right, come on then. Let's just get on with it. Let's get through. Don't give up.
5, 4,
Channel the anger,
2, 1, go.
but don't stack it.
Into right 2 times 1. Into left 4 half long. Into right 4 long. And caution crest left 3 times. And right 5. Into right 4 half long over bump 60. Left 3 through dip times 2 over crest.
That class is a stacking it, John.
Right 4 half long over crest. And left 6 over small jump. Into right 6, 60 over small crest. And caution left 3 continues over 2 crests, 80. Right 4 half long, 30 line over small crest. Left 4 through dip, keep in crest, 60. Right 3 half long, 40. Left 3 don't cut into crest, 60. Right 6, 80. Right 6 over bump continues to 80. And left 6 long over bump, 80 over bumps. Caution right 6 over long crest into left 6. And caution right 5 over small jump and small jump. Right 5 over jump pad.
It's so difficult when you can't see. I mean, it's hard enough when you can see.
So right 6 bump. Left 5. And
But you're obviously carrying so much speed through these snowbanks, and you're just relying fully on pace notes, but you just don't know what's over the next hump or around the corner, you know? You don't know how narrow it's going to be, that's the big thing.
caution turn square back lane narrows. 100. Crest 100. Right 4 past junction 30.
Try and win the stage anyway, with the mistake from earlier.
And right 4 opens and continues to 80. 60 bridge 130. Keep right up the jump.
5.4 down anyway.
2 left 5 long over crest.
It would have been a tough order. It would have been a tough ask, you know.
Caution braking crest, right 4 continues to 80. 100, past junction crest, jump maybe 40. 4 half long over bump, open 60 bump.
Finally, a green sector.
Into caution, right 6 over bump, and left 4 half long, done up 80. Left 5, 40. Left 3 over crest, bump 80.
How does Rapp do it? Honestly, guys.
Caution, right 4 over crest, past junction. Left 2
What
half long, and
is our Swedish AI friend
long over bump, tight.
eating for breakfast?
And right 5 over bump, 40.
I guess this is the home rally,
3 long past
so I don't know if
junction.
there's some, you know, some home advantage. I mean, we did win Rally Wales GB, so
So right 4 over crest, bump, times 2. And right 3 over crest, to finish.
okay. So even if we get back those 30 seconds from the stage that everything went wrong, we're still dropping more at this point. So I think we would be, let's see, it is Rapp still, 35 seconds. Yeah, we'd be 5 seconds off. One long stage to go. Yeah. That does sound like something Rapp's dad might have done on every other driver in this field as well. Our AI overlord. There's the mistake in the background. Oh, the message is gone. I don't know if that's you deleting that or if that's some sort of automated YouTube thing. Either way. 35 seconds back. Come on, Rapp. Just do something strange on this last stage. It's dark again. Final 3 stages of the rally, all of them in pitch black. It's just, oh. Just impossible. For my own sanity, I'm going into this last stage and I'm imagining we didn't lose those 30 seconds on that stage where it all went wrong, right? We're going to see if we can be within 30 seconds. It is long, you're right, it is long. If we can get this gap back to under 30, then I'll know that we have it in the tank in future. Like, I am going to win. I'm going to win a Masters Championship. And we can still win this one, even if we come second in this rally. I want to win the rally, but even if we come second, you never know what's going to happen in the last round.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Crest, right 6 long, times 40. Caution line over 2 crests, left 4 over crest, jump maybe 40, bump dip. Left 5 continues for 80 over bump, and big bump 40. Right 5, and left 5 long over bump. Into left 5, keep in. Into caution, left 5 over crest, bump dip. Right 5 over jump. Left 5 long, tightens over crest, 80 through dip.
So
and
narrow.
Left 5, 60 over bumps. Right 3 over crest, 80. Left 4 and crest, 60. Right 4 times 3. And left 2 half long. And right 3 opens bad camber, 40. Caution, keep left over crest, 40. Left 3. Into right 4 half long.
I thought the left 3 was over the crest there.
And turn right 4 times 3. And left 4 over bump, opens and tightens 80. Keep mid over big jump, 40. Right 6 long over bumps. And left 4 half long, 40. Right 5 over crest jump. Into left 4 half long over bump. And right 5 half long. Into caution crest jump. And left 3 tight over bump. And right 2 long. And left 3 crest. Into right 2 long, tightens 80. Caution right 4 over crest jump, tightens 60.
Thought it was a 2, right? But it was a 4, I think.
Crest 60, crest.
Or a bad pace note.
Into left 4 half long. Crest jump. Right 5 60. Right 4 40.
Oh no. Snowbank. Got away with it.
Right 6 over small crest.
Just saw the front left get hooked in.
And caution right 6 into left 3 long past junction 40. Crest jump. Right 5 long. Has to keep left over crest jump maybe. And right 6 60. Crest. Left 5 times over crest left camber 60. Right 6 through there. And caution keep left over crest bump 60. Left 5 long.
Some nice 360s going on here.
Crest jumping. And left 4 over bridge, 60, left 3, into right 2 times 1, to left
Whoa.
4 half long.
Where'd that come from?
Puncture, right rear.
Oh, we've got a puncture. Alright. Focus. Need to just get home in P2 now. For the sake of the championship. Got a long way to go. It wasn't that corner just completely caught me out. I think I might have missed a note. I thought there was a 2 or 3 right after that, and it was actually the left as well, so it must be just a lapse in concentration from me there. But we've got a puncture to deal with for the first time today. Okay, that's it down to the rim now. Okay. So nice and easy. Just got to get to the end without losing more than a minute now. Imagine though, if I'm almost grateful. Imagine if we were in the fight for the rally win and that happened in the last stage. You can hear the right rear scraping along the ground. The level I'm having to push in this rally to try and win it, the luck has run out eventually, unfortunately. Come on. Don't have any more big impacts. Spins are fine. We could repair the puncture, but I think we're good. I think we're good. Just watch out for, anytime we turn left basically, just got to watch out for huge oversteer.
Press 100. Right 4 past junction, got 30. Left 4 done cut. And right 4 opens and continues for 80. 60 bridge, 130. Right on the jump. Into left right long over crest, 150 over bumps.
.37 seconds off.
Crest, right 4 continues for 80. 100 past junction, crest jump maybe 40. 4 half long over bump, open 60.
Thankfully 4-wheel drive of course, so it means we've still got 3 working tyres that are actually pulling us along nicely. When you do this on a front-wheel drive or a rear-wheel drive car and you actually lose one of the driven wheels, it's hellish.
Right 3, 100. Right 3 long opens over crest line for 100. Caution bump, left 4, right 5. And left 3 tightens over crest. Into right 5 over bump, 40. Caution
Come on.
left 3 over crest.
Bumble our way to the finish.
And open hairpin right. Into left 3, 60 crest, 40. Left 5 long. Into caution right 6 over bump. And left 4 half long, don't cut, 80. Left 5
Unfortunately guys, I'm not going to be able to, given the time at the moment, and I'm needing to travel 200 miles tonight, so I am not going to be able to stick around and get this last rally done with the length of time these rallies are taking. I'm unfortunately physically not going to have the time to do our final rally today, so you're going to have to keep an eye on the channel because, of course, I want to get this season done, and although it's looking unlikely at this stage, all we need is Lysenko to get their act together in Finland, or Rapp to have some sort of issue, and we can still win this championship. So I would still like to finish this season soon, hopefully, so maybe we'll do a little bonus stream or something in the coming week. I could also start the rally and see. We've got a little bit of time, but if we start the rally, we're not going to get it finished. 9th on the stage. Rapp did win, unfortunately, so it's going to be P2. It's going to be P2 in the rally. 1 minute 33 off, and in the end, we still actually had over a minute to P3, so, you know, we were well clear of everyone else. It's just Rapp. But Rapp, of course, is going to wrap up more points. Another victory. Formidable. Oh, 350,000 credits or so. We're 10 points behind. So even if we win Finland, which is tough, very, very tough, even if we win it, we still need Rapp not to finish second. So in terms of championship, honestly, if it was any other season and Rapp wasn't winning every single race that we don't win, I'm heading up to the Highlands. I'm heading up to my hometown this weekend. I'm actually playing shall we raid Rapp's stream? I'm playing an old, or I might be playing anyway, I need to wait and decide, but there's a kind of music group up north that I was in when I was growing up, and is kind of a big thing in the local area, and they're having their 30th anniversary performance tomorrow night, so it's like traditional Scottish music, so I'm going to get up and get involved in that. So heading up there tonight from Glasgow, and then we're straight in tomorrow morning with rehearsals, etc, so should be good. Thank you very much. You can see here, Rally Finland is our final one, 12 stages. We'll save it for another stream. I play the cajon, which is for anyone who doesn't know, is basically a drum. It's a drum that you sit on. If you Google cajon, which is C-A-J-O-N, you'll see what they're like. But that's generally my instrument of choice when it comes to playing Scottish trad music. Rapp's still in the Polo, Lysenko still in the Fiesta. It's all going to come down to this last one, but we're going to save. Actually, do we have, just out of curiosity, do we have a setup for this? We've got a Welsh setup. I don't think we actually have a setup for Finland. So we'll get Porkhammer to help us out. If you could just, send me a nice setup for Finland, or help me make one next time, that'd be great. Right. We're going to save and quit. Rally Norway to Highland Roads. Well, I'll not be pushing quite as hard tonight, that's for sure. Not be pushing quite as hard up the A9. I mean, it is technically Norway and Sweden, right? It's Värmland, so it crosses over the border, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if the Dirt Rally version technically is both, but it's Rally Sweden. But Värmland rallies, depending on where the service point is and stuff, do often take place in two countries, which is interesting. All right. Thank you so much, as always, guys, for tuning in. I really appreciate the company. We've had a lot of fun there. I know I've been chatting nonsense and driving badly at Germany and yet winning by 3 minutes. And then it comes to Sweden. As you can hopefully tell, I was giving it everything I had. I was trying my best, not only to be fast, but also to be consistent, to be clean. It got a bit scrappy towards the end when I got desperate for the time. That's maybe not surprising, but I was really trying, and I much appreciated your company throughout that. Hopefully you enjoy the little dirt rally throwbacks, and this won't be the last one. Hopefully we'll see what we can do in Rally Finland. Potentially a wee bonus stream at some point in the coming week, so do subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss that. We've got plenty of exciting things happening as always. We've got more videos coming next week. We've got a game review coming as well, so do keep an eye out for that. And a reminder that you can check out the Traction Control Podcast YouTube channel, which is available through, as I say, the actual Traction channel itself is a collaboration, but also you can just check out the main channel and go and subscribe to the podcast. And then you'll get your podcast in your inbox every Wednesday going forward. So there you go. I will do my best to crash less. Thank you very much. Thanks for all of your motivational quotes and your love and support throughout this stream. And I hope you all have a fantastic weekend, whatever it is you're up to this weekend.